that suck, in fact so bad that it hurts. Bad movies rule. The movies are bad, but the podcast is worse. Bad movies rule. You'll be pulling out your eyeballs by the time that it ends. Each and every scene endured with James and his friends. When you listen to this, you'll wonder if you've been cursed. Bad movies rule.
Let's go! I'm sending him back to wherever the hell he came from on Bad Movies Rule, the worst movie podcast ever recorded. And today, we're headed out to the pumpkin patch. We got a shovel and a dream, baby. It's time to get some revenge. Let's go! We're raising up Pumpkinhead! Yeah! Yeah! Welcome in, everybody. Who hasn't ever wanted to resurrect some kind of revenge demon to kill your enemies? Right? This isn't just a movie for the time. It's a movie for today.
I didn't know what this movie was about until I watched it last night.
So with the name Pumpkinhead, what'd you think?
I thought it was going to be some teenagers that go out in the woods and get killed by a scarecrow.
Oh, it's Scarecrow.
Or something.
Because right up to you said that, I'm like, that's exactly what the movie was.
Well, not exactly, though.
No.
There's a lot
20
happening.
somethings going out into the woods and getting killed.
But there's a reason for it.
True. That's true. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Bad Movies Rule. As you just heard, Dr. Ryan Mattila is in the house. Welcome in, sir.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad that you're here.
After all that I've put you through these past few months.
Yep.
There's been a lot of ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
But the good news is I am bottom tier of the barrel for the Ryan rankings.
Yeah.
Except Farrell's still below me right now.
Are you apologizing?
I don't know if I'm apologizing.
I'm still.
Hang on.
Okay, I am apologizing.
I got to call this.
You can go ahead.
Haggis? Yeah, no, Ryan apologized. Can we call the whole thing off?
What? Hold on.
It's too late. She says,
Oh,
sorry, it's too late.
there's no turning this
There's
back.
no take backs.
Leave the boy.
Welcome in. Also, we've got a very special guest over here,
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here, Hauser.
Bob Hauser.
I said it first.
What's up, man?
Much. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad that you're here for another horror movie.
Yes.
It's not often we get you in here for these, so I'm very excited.
I'm very pumped to be here.
Did you already see Pumpkinhead before this?
I did. It was a while ago, and I watched it this morning, and I'm like, I'm going to come out of the gate. This movie flip-flop slaps, man. It's great.
That's what he said when he came in the door.
Atmosphere, everything was great.
I said, why the f*** are we talking about this?
Pretty much what he said when he walked in the door. I was like, what do you mean? Because it's so good?
I said, yes. How
Very-
does this qualify?
And the fact that creation of Stan Winston. Stan Winston this is his only film he ever did, and I was like, he's so busy doing other people's work. I wish he did more movies himself.
How dare you? How dare you
What?
say that this is the only movie? We're going to sit here and act like a gnome named Norm doesn't exist.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm just saying if he wasn't too busy, dealing with Schmegelberg and
Cameron.
Camelot.
Spielberg. All
You
those
know.
guys. Yeah, he'd have a little bit more time.
a little bit more time doing some of his own things.
Yeah,
So
well, I hear you.
think Pumpkinhead is fantastic.
All right. Well, I can't wait to get into it with you guys then because I'm not sure I agree. But next to me, before we get that far, we have, for the first time in a while, I feel like, Grace Hauser is back. Welcome in, Grace.
Grace Wire.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm just kidding.
I did it.
Matter.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm still just in denial that you got married.
Oh, me
I think,
too.
Okay, but one day, with a lot of processing and time with my therapist, I'll come to accept
okay.
that it happened. Welcome in, Grace Wire.
Oh, thank you.
We actually have 5 people at the table right now, so congrats on that as well.
Thank you.
First grandbaby incoming for me.
Yep, and its name is Pumpkinhead.
And it's perfect.
Yep.
I'm so proud.
Don't make him mad.
I've learned to just say, okay, at this
With your
point.
kids, as they become adults,
yeah, exactly.
make their own choices.
Yep.
That's honestly what you got to do.
There's a transition that happens from I have a lot of input into what happens to I have no input to what happens. And so for my own sanity, just go, that's great, honey. And then your whole life becomes a whole lot easier, right?
Yeah.
Like when she said she was marrying Jared, right?
You said that's great.
I was like, that's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nothing else to say about that.
I guess that's
Because he's
the,
sitting in the
That's
other
the
room and you
first-
know that he can hear
that's
us.
the first I'm hearing of that.
It's fine.
It's okay.
No, Jared knows that I love him. We like to kid.
And you're old. You're a grandpa.
I know. Well,
That's
I'm
really-
not old. You can be young and a grandpa. There's people that are grandpas in their 20s.
Those two things.
Are you
don't-
that
What?
grandpa though?
Yeah, the show's called 16 and
In your
Pregnant.
20s.
Okay, those people are young. Those people are real young.
You're not in your 20s.
No, but I'm also not old. I don't even think I should be able to be called a grandpa until I'm 60. I feel like grandpa age is 60 and above. Until then, I'm something else.
Well, that's literally not accurate.
I'm something else.
I think my mom was like 45 when she became a
Pumpkin dad. Pumpkin
dad,
paw.
pumpkin paw.
pumpkin paw.
I'm going to take little pumpkin head out for ice
Paw.
cream all the time. It's going to be great. And we're going to say, sweetheart, as soon as your eyes are open, which is what? They can conceive and see things within like 6 weeks till they're like aware of televisions and screens.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Then I'm going to be like, I'm going to show you the movie that your name came from.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great.
Also, here's YouTube.
Also, here's that.
Here's Coco Melon and
All right.
Pumpkinhead.
Perfect. Welcome into Bad Movies Rule, guys. This is the show we riff through movies with bad ratings, scene by scene. We take the piss out of every ridiculous moment. Okay, we're not critics. We love movies. Hell, every movie that gets finished is a miracle, but this is just our way of celebrating the chaos of filmmaking. So sit back, set aside your worries for a couple hours, and just have a laugh. Guys, there's plenty out there to be stressed about, so let's just take a break from all that, and let's have some fun today going scene by scene through Pumpkinhead.
Can we?
We can do it right now. But let's get some vitals out of the way first. You have already said this movie was directed by Stan Winston, who directed one other movie after this. And then after A Gnome Named Norm came out, they said, you don't get to direct movies anymore. Did any of you ever see A Gnome Named Norm?
No, but if it's anything like Avatar, I tell you, that's kind of shocking they would do that.
I said Stan Winston, not James Cameron. If James Cameron made A Gnome Named Norm, it would be better than Amadeus.
I don't know
Okay.
what that means.
You don't know. He doesn't know what Amadeus is.
It won 8 Oscars.
Okay. Coming from
only-
people that I don't trust inherently because they're idiots.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
People that nominate Oscars.
Oh, I thought you
The whole
said we don't
system's
trust us, that
rigged.
Amadeus
It's
is a
all
real
rigged.
thing.
You could perform a straight up assault on stage and still win an Oscar.
That's right.
You're telling me that The Room didn't get nominated for Oscars,
Yeah.
but we're supposed to trust these people?
A physical assault. The Room. Wait, Room or The Room? Because
Room.
Room did get nominated
The Room.
for Oscars.
Overrated movie.
Also
Timmy-
an overrated movie.
Wausau or whatever.
Right.
Wasu.
Because the idea that anyone would kidnap and imprison Brie Larson in a
No,
shack
no.
once they saw
The
her
Room.
toes, it's just the most unbelievable thing that I've
Not
ever heard of
Rooms.
before.
No, The Room with Timmy Wausau.
Who's Timmy Wausau?
Whatever his name is. Tommy
Wiseau.
Wiseau. I'm really good
hi,
with names.
Mark.
I did not do it. I did not
I
hit her.
did not.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
You've even seen The Room.
I've unfortunately.
I just saw it this week.
Oh, did you really?
Why?
Wasn't it a freaking masterpiece?
Honestly, I got halfway through and I went, what's really wild is that this isn't worse.
Oh, serious? That was your prevailing
Because
thought?
this guy, he should be a serial killer. Timmy should be.
Can't
but
he
I
do
think
both?
his IQ is too low. And I don't mean that as an insult. I know it sounds like it.
His IQ's super low. I mean, he's as dumb
No.
as a box
So you're
of hair.
saying he
Because
But I don't mean that as an insult.
So you're saying he picked his nose with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yes.
Got the jelly
I'm
and
saying-
the butter up in there.
What
We
I'm
all know
saying
people
is
like that.
We know a couple.
narcissist.
Your finger, not your sandwich. Go ahead.
What I'm
Talking
saying
about
is-
your family history.
Narcissists typically have high IQ. And so that's how they're able to like interact with people, and they fake human interaction. They don't actually understand it. They just know how to pretend.
Interesting.
He doesn't understand a human interaction, but he doesn't know enough to fake it.
Right. So he writes dialogue like, well, I definitely have breast cancer.
Yes, and then never comes back. But the thing is, you get past the first half of the movie. Have you seen it?
Of course I've seen it.
You get past the first half of the movie, and some of the dialogue, you're like, okay, I know a broken
right.
clock's right twice a day. But like, it's like if he had like a coach to help him with some of this and was willing to take some notes.
A coach, like a therapist.
Sure.
Yeah.
Life coach, if you will.
Sure.
Maybe he could have made something better than this.
Maybe, but we'll never know.
$6 million? Come on.
All right.
Add another 6 and you probably get there.
I'd like to see Pumpkinhead directed by Tommy Wiseau. That'd be fantastic.
Nope.
This movie was written by Mark Patrick Carducci and Gary Girani, and it starred Lance Henriksen and a bunch of people you ain't never heard of.
That's weird. I wonder if they're good.
Jeff East, John D'Aquino, Kim Ross, and Florence Schaffler, and a bunch of others. The only other actor I recognized in this entire movie was the guy who played the homeless guy in the Back to the Future movies.
Oh,
Red,
yeah.
or whatever. Was the grandpa pig farmer, and that was it. I was like, it's Red, and that's it. So they spent all their money on Lance Henriksen, and they're like, we have $8.50 left to make this monster, and otherwise we have to use our own trucks and shacks we find in the woods.
Which they did.
Which they did. Yeah, exactly. This movie qualifies not because of the IMDb score. That's a 6.2, so it's just barely too high. But it qualifies on both the critics and audience score. But get this, you guys. Almost deadlocked the audience and the critics. It's a 51% by critics and a 49% audience score. So just basically, again, about half of them liked it and half of them didn't. And so we've got 4 people here. We already know that 2 of them liked it. And I'm wondering if it's going to also be 50% on this side of the
But
table.
we'll wait till the end of the episode.
It's already
so keep
written.
listening.
It's already written on Grace's face, so I already know her answer.
You're going to call it right now?
I'm
What's your
calling it.
prediction?
Bad movie, straight up.
Straight up. We'll see. I don't think we're going to have to wait to the end because I think just as we get into these scenes and I start to explain how incredibly dumb, maybe awesome, this movie is, then we're going to have a little argument.
I'm not
and it's gonna be
predictable,
fine.
so
No.
no.
She's
you're
not like the other girls.
An enigma wrapped in a riddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not predictable.
Not at all. You never know what's going to come out of her mouth. You know
I
what
thought
I'm
you
saying?
said an enema wrapped in an edible.
It's an enema wrapped in an edible. How does that work?
don't wanna
that
know.
means that it's an enema in an edible. So it's an edible that you eat and it shoots water out your ass.
Dude, sci-
Or an enema would be up your ass.
Not out.
Hold on. I take this edible and all of a sudden I got a
butt starts
super soaker
sucking.
blasting water up my anus.
dude, that would be a great
Called the
trip.
super soaker edible.
Just shoving an enema up your ass.
Oh, it has to be taken.
Oh, you have to take it
Rectally?
rectally. Yes.
Right.
Just imagine the amount of
And you see a
stars,
dragon afterwards.
the stars, and the dragons that you shit out of that. Welcome to Skyrim.
Oh, you're awake.
I'm munching enema edibles with a fucking dragon. Imagine if somebody sold you edibles and they're like, in the alley. Where do people get them? They get them in the alley. Where do you buy edibles?
I think you
at?
get them on the dark web.
You can
probably.
just literally walk
Which
into a
state-
cannabis store and get
Which
an edible.
state are you in?
I mean, in Wisconsin,
Then-
we have to get them. They sell them off the backs of cows here. They don't have like
Backs of
stores.
cows. There's a cow trader peddler who rides into town. It's kind of like the guy in the Minecraft with his llamas, but it's cows. A wandering trader.
La, 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 lava.
Would you like some raw milk? It's also illegal.
James edibles are
Yeah.
tasty as hell. Blow out your asshole, you're seeing a dragon.
Exactly. That's how we do edibles in Wisconsin off the backs of cows.
And up your butt.
But that's what I'm saying. You get to the end of the transaction, you'd exchange money and you go, oh, by the way,
You got to
this
bend over. I will put this in for you.
has to be taken rectally. No. If you'd like to connect more with the show, you can do that by emailing thisshowIstrash@gmail.com or call and leave us a voicemail about your experience with buying lava suppositories off the back of a cow. 262-757-8567.
Don't forget to let us know where you live so I can tell you how much it sucks.
Also, you can do that, or you can send in some physical mail.
That's true.
P.O. Box 383, Burlington, Wisconsin, 53105.
Speaking of water blasted up
Some
your ass,
poor bastard's going to get the mail that's meant for us.
you want to talk about physical mail? We had somebody send me a bidet, so if you want me to have
They
me
did last Wednesday.
blast water up my asshole with your sprayer of choice,
Wait, why is it a theme this week? That's
it's just
crazy.
butt blasting. I don't know.
Crazy.
You got a bidet from a listener?
Yep.
Did you hook it up?
Not yet. It's in my car, but I'm gonna think of him every time.
Your wife is not leaving the bathroom.
It could be a It could be a Trojan horse.
Could
you
be.
realize that?
Yeah.
They could have packed anything
Like,
in that box.
What the hell? This isn't a bidet.
That's what I'm saying. We'll see. Let me know. Report back, please. All right. We're going to take a quick break, pay the bills, and then we're going scene by scene. The year is 1957. 2 years after Marty McFly went back in time to save Hill Valley. We're here 2 towns over at least. I don't know. The Pine Tree Farm was close to Hill Valley. This could have been. This
Maybe
could have
this
been.
is in the pine tree.
That's right.
forest.
This is on Peabody's land. All this.
Could be.
You pumpkin-headed bastard! You killed my pine. Be awesome. We see a little kid and 2 parents, and the mom's telling him to say his prayers, and so he says, "God bless mommy, God bless daddy, God bless the farm," and didn't feel the need to pray for that poor bastard outside that's knocking on the door, screaming, "Help me, please!"
This is also feels like it's 1893.
It's really.
Because Papa racks his shotgun back or closes it up because it's a break action. And
Was it because he had a Civil War musket that he was
yeah,
filling up?
he's like, get the cannons.
Get the cannons.
Wait till you see the whites of his pumpkin.
No, he'd be like, make sure he's white first. Is what if we're talking about 1860.
Anyway.
Where are we going with that, James?
Wow.
I don't know. I was just going where you were going, but
That's
there's
not
like
where I was going.
a guy that was outside and he's
He
banging on the door.
Says, what kind of a Christian are you?
Yeah.
Locks them.
I really hope this whole Christian theme pays off in the end of this movie.
They kind of lace it through the entire
Just
thing,
like-
don't they? Dude, this isn't the men's study group where we meet, okay? It's my house and my children are in here.
We had pot pie every Wednesday. Come on, what are we doing?
We see this guy running through a cornfield. And I don't care what's chasing me. I'm not going into a cornfield at night, even if
Pass.
I'm already being chased by a monster. Tell me a scarier place
Guys,
at nighttime than a cornfield.
This is how you know James didn't grow up in Wisconsin. I'm just saying.
I grew up
He basically did.
No.
basically
He
grew up
might as
in
well.
Wisconsin.
Where did you grow up?
In Illinois, but
Exactly.
On the border.
I could chuck a rock into Wisconsin.
Exactly.
My backyard was basically Wisconsin.
You don't want to know why he didn't
It
go
was.
into
Thank you.
that Wisconsin area when he chucked rocks as a kid?
Because they had a lot of
Because they had
cornfields,
cornfields,
and it's
he
freaking
was
scary.
Too afraid.
Facts. I'll admit it right now.
Bok, 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 bok.
Easy talk. No. Talk shit. Because if any of you ever even attempted to go into a cornfield at night, have you? Be honest.
I went through a haunted house one time that had a corn maze.
Yeah.
That was some scary stuff.
Okay, but that's also a structured thing. I'm talking about an unstructured, raw, open, dry cornfield.
Like
To
a
be
corn
fair-
maze?
No, just
No,
like
no. Oh.
it's a field of corn and it's nighttime and we're not.
Even
supposed
if it's a maze, it's still scary.
Do you want to know
See?
something though?
Yeah.
I grew up next to fields. Like our whole house was surrounded by fields,
That
except for like
explains a lot.
it does.
one area that had a lake.
They had a lot of.
But-
they needed a lot of room to let him run.
I
on
went-
the chain.
Yeah, that's true. Anytime you got too far, the chain pull back.
I went through some cornfields at night, and it was fine.
Okay.
Look at
Was
me, I
not
turned out
fine.
normal.
Is how many women are still in there?
Look out! Look, I can't answer.
My lawyers advised me not to answer this question.
Where are they at, Ryan?
Where are they, Ryan?
I don't know. Okay.
Bro. What if,
I
okay,
just came here to talk about Pumpkinhead.
First of all, let's
not
do
get interviewed
this.
about my life.
We sympathize with any women or man in cornfield problems.
Sure. Of course, we do not condone murdering women and burying them in cornfields,
Or
No.
cornfields in general.
or in even just stay out of
James is
cornfield.
actually anti-corn,
Monocropping.
which is interesting.
I'm anti-monocropping, and that's
What the
cornfield.
hell is monocropping?
It's one crop in a really large field.
You're against one
You're
crop in a
against
large field.
monocropping.
Well, you're against cornfields, so
Do you
you're
know
kind
what
of
they
against
do
monocropping also.
For monocropping, the next season they planted different.
What is happening?
So that way, the nutrients get back into the soil. If you'd like to know more, you can
So what do you
contact
want
your
people
local.
to do? You want to go one corn, one apple, one banana, one like. What do you want
was
them to do?
I did that shit in Fallout. It didn't work. and
You have to plant one field of the same. How do you?
then you got
supposed
the NPCs bumping into each
How
other.
are you
trying
supposed
to.
to?
The NPCs can't do.
Tell me,
shit.
how do you gather
You got
that?
one doing apple and
No,
corn right
there's
next to
one
each
in
other.
They're walking.
They're walking and they're bumping into each other because you planted one corn and one apple right there. That's why it's a bullshit statement, Grace.
Yes.
So we reject your premise because
I'm
it
not
doesn't
a
work in
farmer.
Skyrim.
It doesn't work.
So you're not a farmer, but you act like you want to be a farmer.
That's right.
Wow,
Hey,
that sounds
if I
accurate.
was a farmer, I wouldn't plant
Are
corn.
you the reason we don't have a Hooters in Gurnee anymore? Did you,
Honestly, I
did
think
you
that's
protest
accurate.
Hooters in Gurnee? Did you
protest?
with monocropping?
You're like, no, you can't have mono waitresses. There has to be a male too.
I'm
Has to be
sorry.
woman, male,
I think-
woman, male, and the male
Yes.
has to wear a miniskirt.
I am
I
sorry.
think they should.
I think they're saying it in a roundabout way, but what they're saying is being against monocropping is the same reason we get male waiters at Hooters,
It's true.
right?
I don't need to see
Makes
some
sense.
dude's schlong just because I'm at Hooters, okay?
Well, if they want more of a customer base, then you have to have.
I will go to an all
you
male.
have to have both.
That's not how any of this works.
I will go to an
That's why they
all male
keep
version
closing.
of Hooters as long as they have good food. I don't care.
right. There
That's
you go.
why they keep
I don't
closing.
care. But
respect
don't
that.
deny me. Hooters. All right.
I just want you to plant apple next to corn.
You can't plant apples next to corn.
It doesn't
Apples
work
are trees.
that way.
You
I
can't
only-
harvest corn.
I got
the
a tree
one-
right
he's
here.
the
I got
one
a
that
corn
said
stalk
it.
right here.
I have to go to Hooters for wings.
And they're buffalo fried shrimp.
You heard it here first on BMR.
Oh, we're going to make the hard stances here. Okay.
Yep.
No, but getting back to the movie.
Yes.
Because
Can we?
as much as I'm having
Oh,
fun
now
doing
we
this,
want to get back
I
to the
know.
movie. Okay, let's get back.
Until he brings up monocropping again.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, Ryan.
It's not like crop dusting, but you only fart next to one person.
Yeah, so-
monocropping.
That's just it.
Mono dusting.
You're going to mess up
Monodusting.
crop dusting if you
true.
change farming. Now, how about the point I wanted to get to is the guy that's running around banging on doors. I don't think that approach is going to work. You run up, you scream, "Gah, let me in," you bang on doors. How about a different approach? You probably have more likelihood of someone opening a door for you.
Just gently tap and say, "Hey, man.
Hey, what's
want
up?
to come over? I brought you a present."
Got pizza in the new Bon Jovi album. You want to listen?
And then just dive in the closet. This thing just blasts us through the front door.
And then you're like, "Bon Jovi, what are you doing here?"
Or Candy Graham. Yep, it's like something, but it's not gonna-
Housekeeping.
Set a
housekeeping, you
really
want-
bad example when you arrive at a house that
What kind
way.
of hotel
Yes.
is this?
Or it just dawned on me. Even the flip side. What does he think is going to happen? It's like the home is base. Like you can't get me if I go in the house.
Right.
Right. Like if he gets into the house, Pumpkinhead's going to knock on the door.
It goes to a cutscene, like a load screen.
Yeah.
It's like GTA. All the stars go away.
All the stars go away. Pumpkinhead. They opens the door. What? Who's it? Oh, Clayton. No, man.
Couldn't find him.
Clayton's
All the
like-
pumpkins go away. You have pumpkins on the top screen.
Pumpkinhead's like, damn, I was almost positive I saw him come in here. All right, I must have missed him. All right, I'll see you later.
He
That's
changes-
not how that's going to go.
He changes clothes and then he doesn't recognize him. He's like, no, he was wearing a red shirt. That can't be him.
Oh, snap. All right, I'll see you later. And he daps up Pumpkinhead, and then he leaves. That's not going to happen either.
Nope.
These people aren't going to be able to save you. All you're going to do is get all three of them eaten along with you.
Yeah.
Just run on into the woods and try your luck at outrunning him.
Now, most likely they're going to get used as a yo-yo.
That's his favorite move.
That's his favorite move. Is
Oh, I love that, dude.
he's so funny. Cornflakes.
He also did walk the dog with that one
if he
chick,
could
though.
talk, that's how he would sound.
We'll get to that.
Yes, he does too. He does tricks. He gets bored after a while. He's like, man, I got 6 people I got to take out this time. Last time it was one guy. All right. There is an important moment before we flash forward to the present where the kid sees Pumpkinhead murder this guy out the window. Childhood trauma ingrained in this guy's brain for the rest of his life.
And that's why he
Cool
removes
scene.
weeds with a flamethrower instead of just picking them.
It's like,
He's like, we're going to burn everything with fire.
the
you know
flashes forward to the present.
That guy has my vote on removing leaves. I
Oh,
hate
yeah.
raking leaves. So the fact that
Dude.
he set leaves on fire with a blowtorch, God
If our
bless him.
parents let us do yard work with a flamethrower, I would have done so many
Done
more
deal.
chores.
Can you imagine snow removal with a flamethrower?
There's people that do that. I saw people on Instagram or whatever. He's literally flamethrowering his driveway.
That'd be so sick.
Don't flamethrow your house because you got monocropping present over here. We'll get mad at you.
Well, you can. You can melt
bad
it.
for the environment.
It's okay.
Fire is bad for the environment.
No, it's not.
I felt like fire is a naturally occurring phenomenon.
Yeah.
Tell that to the Californians.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta imagine that everything. Well, I think this movie takes place in California.
It does. I
After
feel
this movie
bad
was
for the
over, they all
wildfires.
They were
rolled
like,
in and
whoa,
arrested
whoa, whoa,
everybody.
time out.
I feel bad when that happens to them.
This is how you get Pumpkinhead is with a flamethrower. They misunderstood the message.
Seriously, he does have the cutest kid ever, Billy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the dog is from Gremlins. It's the dog
Oh.
from Gremlins,
Nice.
and it made me think of how dogs are stupid,
Yes.
right? I mean, there's dogs that are smart relative for a dog, but they're not.
Compared to Stephen Hawking, they're not intelligent.
No, they're stupid animals that don't understand what a movie is, and so this dog thinks the craziest shit is real. He's seen Gremlins. He's seen Pumpkinhead. Until the day this dog inevitably died, whenever that was, he thought these were just real things. And that always makes me laugh when I think about it.
He was exposed to some crazy
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like, the dog doesn't know it's not real.
That's crazy.
No,
That's actually
gotta be
crazy.
like-
The dog is like, what in the
Bro,
hell?
there was this one Christmas, man, and these things were freaking everywhere, bro.
You should just make a movie on just the dog.
Dog. And then one time they made me for 3 months go live out in the woods with this shirtless guy, and I saw this giant damn monster. It was crazy.
That would be a really good movie concept of the dog is in a horror movie the whole time. And then at the end of the movie, someone yells, cut!
Yes.
And you're like, it was a movie the whole time.
But to him, he doesn't know why.
an actor.
Why is there a giant monster with a high monster? Behind the monster is his trainer going, come on. Come
Speak,
on.
speak.
Speak. So come on. Speak. Look at this freaking thing. Be crazy.
Look up behind you!
Oh my God. They have this moment. There's a very short amount of time to endear the two of them together. So they have this lovely moment at the cleaning dish. They clean themselves out of a dog bowl.
Okay. What did you think about their interaction?
I thought their chemistry
cute.
was really well.
It was
Yeah.
great, right?
I'm not making fun of their
I'm
chemistry
obsessed
together.
with them. They're cute.
They're a very, yes, and it was a very sweet moment. He's washing the kid's hands.
And he looks like the kind of guy who would be in an action movie.
Yeah.
He's got his shirt off. He's muscled up.
Yeah.
Like he's been drinking
He's
some
done a lot of
lean
action movies.
protein
Yeah.
drinks.
No,
But-
we didn't have. He looked that good because we didn't have all the shitty processed food back then.
That's true too.
You know what they ate out there? They ate dirt. Okay? And
There's
they
minerals in the dirt.
And they washed themselves in dog bowls.
It was dirty.
No,
And they
that's-
wiped that kid's hands with the dirtiest towel that I've ever seen.
That's actually a wash dish though. That's what that is. It's
but,
not a
but
dog
did you
bowl.
see that? That was a white towel that was brown.
It was so bad. I thought it was his shirt, and I was like, "Why is he in a dirty shirt?" It's like, "Nope, let me wipe my face." Like, no,
Right? That towel has been washed since
that has
1973.
boogers on it. Stop.
It has everything on it. You could put a freaking periodic chart built off the bacteria in that
It
thing.
can make its own children. Stop.
There is bacteria having babies on that rag right now.
That's why he doesn't have to shave and just eats it away.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, what are you wiping him with, dude? This kid was gonna die anyway.
And then yeah, he was already dead.
Just saying.
Just walking death.
Yeah.
He gives the craziest story.
Yeah.
That his great grandma
Yeah, his
Yes.
great grandma.
used to wash his hands, and her skin was so thin, like
Tissue paper.
tissue paper.
Yeah.
It was so soft. It felt so good. I was like, where are we what is this?
Yeah.
So disturbing.
Sounded freaky.
Yes.
Dad, don't tell me stories at the wash bowl anymore. Okay? Just wipe my hands
kid
with the
just takes his-
salmonella rag and let's get out of here.
The kid just takes his glasses off and breaks them. Like, I don't want to see anymore.
I'm telling you, dude, he at least had Hep B from the living conditions.
That's
Please.
what story time really is he's injecting him with immunities
That's what it is.
to get over the rag.
Billy did make Dad a present. It was a necklace.
Yeah.
It was very sweet. And it made me think of our conversation a couple days ago, me and you, Grace, had about Forky in Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, this looked like if this thing suddenly became sentient after he made it, it was like, ah!
Why do I look like this?
Why do I live? What is my purpose?
Have you seen Toy Story 4 yet?
I have.
I am the only one at this table
haven't
that
seen
hasn't
it.
seen it. Okay, I haven't seen it either. But I remember Forky from the trailer.
I'm holding out for Toy Story 12.
5,
All
the
right.
trailer for 5 just dropped.
It's good.
I don't understand how you can continue making good movies of the same series.
And the reason I
So I
stopped
reject-
after
Because three.
I stopped after
three
2.
was a perfect ending.
3 was the perfect ending. That's
I
why
stopped after
stopped.
2. I haven't
Oh,
seen 3.
3 is maybe the best one.
Oh my
so
gosh.
so watch 3 because no, it's serious because and I thought, oh, that's the end because it's the perfect wrap up and ending.
You know
to
what
the
happens at
trilogy.
the end of 1?
But 5 is kids versus the iPad, or the toys versus the iPad.
At the end of 1, he gets back with Andy and like it's all good. So 1 was the perfect ending.
It was if it was going to be a standalone, but then as soon as they
It kind of was the
dropped
standalone.
2,
Nothing is a standalone. It's Disney.
not if there's money to be made.
Nothing.
We'll make sure to destroy your childhood.
That's right. The mouse whips them as they walk around the wheel of pain, like in Conan the Barbarian. They're like, "You keep going until you run out
Keep
of calories."
going.
Right.
There's money to be made here.
That's right.
Keep going. Give me that money.
Don't make me get my surprise tool. That's for later.
We cut away to walking cliches of a horror movie. typical horror film, 6 clowns on their way into town to stay at the cabin for the weekend. And I went, oh, well, here's the horror movie.
If you don't know now,
Yes.
I think this is a good time to let everyone know, listening and watching. James doesn't like horror movies.
No, I don't. But this is a big time.
He also doesn't like cornfields.
You tell me
as
this
we
isn't a
touched
trope.
on.
We got the movie essentially opens with 6 people going, man, can't wait to get up to the cabin for the weekend.
Okay, here's a question.
You're dead
They'll
and you're
have
dead and you're
slightly-
dead and you're dead and you're dead and you're dead.
Yeah, they all have slightly different vibes too. Like
Yes.
one's bad.
Can I
One's
ask?
Boy's girlfriend.
One's the Christian girl.
yeah.
I'd like to interject.
Yes.
What year was this made?
1988.
And how many movies had this trope before 1988? Not
All of them.
Not that many though. There wasn't that many horror movies with this trope.
Right. Horror movies started in 1988.
No, that's
Right?
not what I'm saying. I'm
How many horror
saying-
movies were before 1988 that we can think of?
Since Psycho?
Psycho.
Okay, look at like
Nightmare on
Night of
Elm
the-
Street.
But like
Halloween. Halloween 2. Halloween 3.
those don't start with kids going into town.
What?
The Halloween movies?
Fever. Cabin Fever.
Sure.
Lady and the Tramp.
When did Cabin Fever come out?
Rocketeer.
That is after 1988.
Spartacus.
Okay, but like that wasn't that hard played of a trope yet.
No.
Is my
fine.
point.
I think it was.
Movies after this, for sure.
The trope I think you're thinking of, the movies that made the rolling into town to go to a cabin trope, was Friday the 13th.
Yeah. There you
Yes, so that series started that, but
Yeah.
there wasn't that many times that this trope had been played out, so it wasn't quite a trope yet.
So, yeah.
That's my point.
All right.
You're both right.
We're
get-
both right.
We're both right, and that's
No, because
all that matters.
You're right because it's been around since Friday the 13th was the only one that's done it. He's right because it's only been like a Friday the 13th thing. Not a lot of horror movies really did the
Right.
So they
arrive.
weren't stomping the same trope button yet.
Okay. Fine.
You know, like we get to what's the one we did?
Friday,
Cabin Fever.
Freddy's Revenge.
Cabin Fever. When you get to Cabin Fever,
Oh, that was with the kid right on the bus.
no Cabin Fever.
Was that the one with the pepperoni nipples?
Yes.
Okay.
Where her nipple falls off in the
Remember
tub.
that Cabin Fever where your nipples
She's
slide
shaving
off?
her skin
I hate
off.
that movie.
So good.
Wait a minute, some
But
chick's
that
nipples fall
movie is a
off?
good example of like
of them
they're
does.
playing the trope.
Just sloughs off. Yeah.
Oh,
They're playing the trope in that movie.
Yes.
But this is before they're playing the trope.
Okay.
You got to take that into account.
Fair enough. She's in the bathtub shaving her legs, and she has a
Just skin.
flesh rotting disease she doesn't realize, like an infection, and so her skin just starts to come off as she shaves her legs in the bathtub, and then one of her nips just comes off. And,
And she's just like, oh, there's my nip. That's what it looks like from this angle.
yeah.
That's why
I
guys
hate it.
like it. Okay. What I don't get, that's why they like their meat rare. What I don't get is
okay.
why do you keep shaving after the first pass? You're like, oh, that hurt. Let me try again. This side's better.
Because she doesn't
she
want.
did the wrong technique the first
She's
time.
like,
what it
he's
was.
not going to want to sleep with me. My legs have stubble.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She doesn't,
wanna be
doesn't
pokey.
understand men.
No, that's real. No.
No. All right. So there's 4 in the truck and 2 following in a sports car, and they're hauling some dirt bikes behind them. Okay. And just to let you know everything you need about Joel, the first line he says is, "Honey, give me a beer," while we're driving, and she pops in. He's drinking an open alcohol container on their way down the road.
When was drinking while driving illegal? When did that start? Like probably when you were like
83?
in college?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So right about then.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I'm old as hell. We
Grandpa.
established this yesterday. Yeah. Because I'm a grandpa.
So it was
Soon to
illegal
be.
at this point, but recently illegal.
It had been recently illegal, but still illegal at this
Yes.
point. Yes. Okay. But
Interesting.
this is a minor thing.
Yeah.
If you wait 5 minutes, a whole bigger reason that he's an asshole will emerge.
Okay.
Okay. I promise. Are you going to be on Joel's side? You would be on Joel's side
Really?
in this movie.
I just am curious to hear the full story. I'd like to understand him. Okay.
Okay. All right. So when I get to the part where he knocks his girlfriend's ass in the dirt, then I'll check in with you. I'll do a little check in.
Okay.
And we'll see. We'll take the temperature.
All
on how
I'm
we're
saying
feeling
is
about Joel.
maybe
Eats
women
her
should know their
into the
place.
dirt.
All right.
He does. What's that?
What?
Puts under where?
I said maybe women should know their place. You know.
In the dirt, apparently.
You stay down there unless you're washing dishes and making me a sandwich.
Yep. Yep. That's what I took away from the movie. Right?
This movie's just trying to teach good morals.
That's all it is.
Oh, God.
Harley and Sons Grocery is on the side of the road. It says Ramshackle Shack. And Ed works there, and he employs child labor. Okay?
Yes.
He does.
It's
son's
called
just
a
hanging out
family
with him.
business.
He put him to work.
It's a
hanging out with
family
him.
business.
He's you spray these vegetables,
It
you
was
little shit.
cute. They were like splashing.
He was
each
teaching
other.
him
I'll
work
take your
ethic.
glasses away if you don't do this.
He's teaching him work ethic.
You want to be blind for the next week? You know you only get to use your eyes if you've done all your chores.
You're ruining it. You're ruining it. It was too cute.
You didn't clean up your room. Give
What's
me those
this about
glasses.
microcropping? Get your ass in there.
We're not monocropping
cute.
here.
Not monocropping here.
Not in this household.
Whoever cast the movie, whoever cast, dude, they don't. You're right. They only ever sell. They all put one vegetable in each box. Every box should be an assortment of vegetables.
Yeah,
That's
these people don't
not
agree with monocropping at all.
Ridiculous.
Need some Googling.
They're
after this.
segregating. That's not okay. We need to desegregate the vegetable
Yeah,
aisle.
let's close every
Bananas and
grocery store.
apples should live together as one, so
what
we
I'm
can
saying.
we can
Hold
make-
on.
It is very cute. Okay, and probably because they just.
Didn't realize Pumpkinhead was going to be so racially divided.
I know.
It's not. They're all white.
It's not. It's just turning a mirror on himself. Okay.
They're
You
all
know.
white in the movie.
There's not for a second is there racial commentary.
You know why there was no
Because they
black?
got rid of. Well, okay.
You know why there was no black people in Pumpkinhead?
I know why.
Because they're not dumb enough to do that shit.
Because they wouldn't be anywhere near. They'd hear the story. They'd hear the poem. Like,
Yeah.
when did that happen? 40 years ago? I'm not sticking around.
Exactly. They'd be
Gonna
out.
move.
We're gonna move.
We're out.
Where are these guys from? Louisiana?
It's very
I think-
dirty.
I don't know. Wherever
it
is,
feels like
very
it's in a
dirty.
holler in Kentucky.
Yes, it
It's in-
does.
But there's a lot of mountains, so
California.
not
Kentucky has hollers, which have big mountain hills and stuff.
The clown troupe pulls up at the grocery store, and they all get out. And the first thing Joel says when the cutest kid in the world walks up, check out this kid's glasses. I'm talking Coke bottle here. This freaking dumbass kid. You
All
look
of his
stupid.
friends, though,
Hate him.
immediately are like, "You're an asshole."
Yeah, they all because he walked up to a child and he's like, "What a loser!" Right?
No, I'm saying good on his friends. So like, not all these people are.
No,
are
they all get pissed
dickheads,
at him.
Is what I'm point.
And then Joel gets pissed that they give him a hard time and goes and pouts. He's like, "Fine, I'll just ride my motorcycle because you jerks won't let me make fun of this kid. I don't even want to hang out with you." And he's off riding around pouting, basically.
Yeah. He is.
And everyone, while he's driving, is like, "Isn't he a dick?"
Right. Show them. I said I thought it was a funny joke. Coke bottle glasses because he did have them on. The
kid did not
Nobody
have
ever
Coke bottle.
understands me. They don't get me. And this is what he's
This is like me on an episode.
right.
And the funny thing
Are
is, the
you
kid
Joel?
the kid did not have Coke bottle glasses. I had regular glasses.
It wasn't even a good joke.
No,
No,
it was
it
a
wasn't.
terrible joke because he's like, hey, I'm awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me. I got a leather jacket.
Yeah, if you want to roast this kid, come up with a good
And why do
joke.
chicks fall for guys like this? I don't
Oh,
understand.
Kim. Can we talk about Kim?
Yes.
Good question.
For a second.
You got your butt knocked in the dirt. You grab him a beer. You
How much do you hate yourself?
Yeah. I
So
don't know.
much.
I want to know. What
I asked
her
this question at a
relationship with her
trailer
father
park the
was.
other day.
What's that?
Oh, I want to know what her relationship with her father was. Honestly,
Terrible.
Probably fantastic.
It's just a question I was asking myself. I was at a trailer park delivering furniture, and I just see all these nasty looking dudes.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, a couple of bombshells walk out. I'm like,
They're like, why?
why are they?
Why are you here?
What is a? What?
He's, yeah,
Because they're rich. They got the only double wide in the whole park.
it's true. Trailer
Okay?
queen.
Seriously. Would you hang out with these people? They're your age.
some of them.
Joel.
Not those two. No.
Supposedly your age.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be in their 20s.
Wait.
I think.
Right,
One of
I
them's
don't know.
38 years old. but
Yeah, I
like,
don't know.
You know.
Couple of
I thought you were going the other route with this.
No.
Like the Friday the 13th part 2.
No, they're all way too old.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Another truck also pulls up with the dirtiest family I have ever seen.
They were hard workers.
They were covered, as dirty as we thought the other two, they were covered in
Maybe
dirt.
they're dirt
dirtiest
farmers.
kids. I was gonna say dirt farmers.
They were worse than Pigpen in Peanuts. You ever seen Pigpen?
They could be worm farmers. That's a job.
He's a foster child that had to spend time with this family before. That's where he came from.
And he couldn't get cleaned off after.
Never. Once that gets on, you ain't never getting clean once you leave this place.
Pumpkinhead's gonna get you.
That's right. You take a bath, that guy's gonna rip your head off and drink the blood. It's rough. Where's it? They don't have a dog bowl at their farm.
No.
No,
Wherever
they
they're at?
eat the dogs.
We wash ourselves with a stick. If we can't scrape it off with that stick, we
it ain't bad
dirty.
enough.
That's what I'm saying.
I use a shower head to spray my ass.
That's what it is.
That's called the hose.
That's the shower.
That's the shower head is the hose.
Yeah, but we use
what?
that for something else. Ain't for getting clean.
Oh, damn.
Okay?
That's for inserting our edibles.
Our dragon spewing edibles.
ridiculous.
Oh, I see a dragon.
Get back in bed. You don't see no dragon. I see a dragon, Paul.
Quit shoving them flowers up your butt.
Your mom saw a dragon back in 62. That's why she went blind in one eye.
Billy uses a dirty rag down the street. Can't we do that? Shut up. Go get the stick.
Paul, I thought you poked Mom's eye out with the stick while you're trying to wash her face. Shut up. It was a dragon.
Do you recognize one of the kids?
Yeah,
No.
she's a famous
They were
actress.
too dirty.
Yeah. No, Mayim Bialik from Big Bang Theory
Oh.
is one of those children in that dirty truck.
Who-
This was her first movie.
Which character?
She's she's like an actual rocket scientist in real life.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's the one with the glasses. I watch Big Bang Theory
That's
that much.
crazy.
So.
I didn't recognize her.
She's one of the dirty children.
It's hard to point her out. Like,
Yes.
couldn't
It's a
even-
dust cloud.
There's one shot where it's clearly, okay, that's her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to go back and look because once I read it, I was like, oh my God, where?
Yeah. What?
That's her.
Interesting.
She got her start on the back of that truck, rolling dirt. We're going to shoot this scene. The kids start they take the dog bowl. Jimmy Joe takes the dog's ball, and they all traumatize him by singing about this monster that pulls heads off and drinks the blood and all that. Like, dude just picked up the ball.
It's a dog
Give
ball
him-
too. Like generally you grab it and then you throw
And then
it.
you throw it. So what are
That's
we even doing here?
crazy.
Yeah. These kids are all going to be fine when they grow up. And then later on, Ed has to leave because he forgot the main pig guy that came here
Red.
with all these children, Red. He forgot his pig feed, so he's got to run back to his house, and he leaves Billy there by himself. He says, you wait here. I'm going to go get the pig feed, and then I'll come right back. No problem.
Mind you,
like
you used to leave your
4?
kids
Yeah.
by themselves for, 20, 30 minutes.
You think he's 4?
5?
I thought he was 8.
You think
Gotta
he's
be
8?
There's
He's
no way.
really little.
No? You thought
Maybe
8?
6.
Yeah, there's no way he's 8.
Well, my son is big for an
Yeah, you
8-year-old,
can't.
so.
My son is
Can't ask
small
my
for-
son.
Okay, my son's small for an 8-year-old,
Yeah.
though, and he's a lot bigger than this kid.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a 5-year-old maybe?
Maybe
We'll
5
go
or
with
6.
6,
Maybe
7.
6.
Billy chases Gypsy outside by the bikers, and one of them, they're all ripping their dirt bikes around, and one of them jumps this hill. One of them, Joel, I should say, jumps this hill and just takes this kid
We were
out.
missing before when Christian Girl is like running. Little boy!
Oh, yeah, because she...
Little boy!
Don't! Little boy!
The best actress
She
in the entire
falls on
film.
nothing.
Dirt all over her face. Little boy!
And somehow she's the only one that noticed that
Everyone
he was
else,
running.
she's running, yelling that. Everyone looks at her and is like, "What's the big
And
deal?"
even Billy's like, who's little boy? I haven't...
Little boy!
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me she's talking about. Must be Steve. Oh, man.
Why is everyone always calling me little boy?
What's even happening right now?
You have got to be kidding.
Steve's
I'm
voice.
so
freaking-
glad that someone said that. So annoying.
I don't believe this.
Do you want some help, man? It was an accident.
I told him it was an accident.
So
Dude, he's going through puberty.
in reality, it was an accident.
Yes.
How Joel handles it.
I'm not going down for this,
I
man.
was drinking, and I had this accident last week. It's like,
You ran over another kid a week ago?
right?
every
It was
week
like
with
a
this
year,
guy.
a couple years. I don't know what, but he's like, this happened last like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you shouldn't be an asshole.
You know how many children I've managed to avoid running over? All of them.
Like, that's my biggest
whole
fear.
life.
It's my-
All of them but one.
When I run over to some child. Oh, that game of football didn't count, okay? In the side yard. I absolutely trucked her playing football when she was like 8 years old.
I have permanent head trauma.
I was like,
It
try to
shows.
stop me. Boom.
Like when you're playing sports with your kids,
You gotta run
especially
through the
your
tackle.
daughters, you're supposed to like let up.
No, you got to run through the tackle.
Yeah.
That's
No, we gotta show you that you guys want equal rights. Here's equal rights. Equal knockdowns.
It was an accident.
I did not want equal rights. I was 7.
No, you just want the perks of being a man, but not the respect.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
Because what happens, I let you tackle me, and then you grow up thinking, I could take out a huge person, and then you're going to end up getting punched in the face by somebody much bigger than you.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah,
Right?
Don't
So he
listen
did
to
you a favor.
Stop listening to Charlize Theron. She's wrong.
Honestly,
right.
he was probably too light on you. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it was probably too much.
I should have
help for
beat you more.
You gotta be like a Gina Carano or Ronda
You
Rousey.
know, that is probably the reason why I married someone like Jared.
Yeah. You
It
think so?
wouldn't hurt as much
Oh,
if I got.
nice. You got run over by him? Yeah. I
Because
respect
he's a twig. We love you, Jared.
Okay, this guy, yes, has apparently run over multiple children.
yes.
But to me, the funniest thing is his total unawareness when he gets off. Here's a child lying lifeless in the ground. He goes,
What's
he
his
came out of
problem?"
nowhere.
You jumped over a hill with a blind spot.
No, you came out of nowhere.
But he
And-
said it. He was just like, he came out of nowhere.
And
he was
that's
just standing there.
the hill he jumped on, there's a bunch of people on the other side. So he could have hit anybody in reality.
Right. He came over the hill and he's like, I guess the kid's going to be the one.
Did it look like it would have killed him though, like based on the shot? Because it kind of looked like he just got clipped a little bit. Like,
right, because you're in that problem of like, how do we believably run over this child, and not actually injure the actor?
And also don't traumatize the audience
Yeah, it
by
was a
seeing a
little-
kid split in half.
Right.
I was like, I don't know if that killed him. Well, it didn't, because I guess he wasn't dead.
No, he wasn't dead, but he was dying. But
moment.
yeah, well, they should have just put like a My Buddy doll with the blonde hair on it and just absolutely caked that.
Annihilate.
Yeah,
It was devastating. I didn't want to watch the movie anymore.
After that, I'm sorry.
It was almost as bad
And
as
I
when they
didn't.
kill a dog in a movie.
And I
right?
didn't, and I'm leaving now because I didn't finish the movie.
Everyone
alright,
is
see
like,
ya.
Just like,
You didn't finish the movie?
no, I did.
after this, you quit. You walked out.
I just left.
Oh,
I
man.
watched it twice.
They're all freaking out. They're all stunned. This guy's running away with his. You guys think my bike is broken? Just take it off with it.
Oh, my throttle's messed
Oh
up.
my gosh. Help me get this back on the thing. And dude is already actively putting this plan together, trying to escape.
Imagine if if the whole movie switches gears and it's just focused on him fixing his bike
Right.
so that he can still dirt bike. And everyone comes together.
man,
and
is
it's
it
like, I've got
sticking?
an extra throttle. I have
throttle's
an extra frame.
Winners take all.
Yes,
ending?
and they
Love it.
just all come together and build him a bike.
To
And
fix
everyone
it.
just ignores the kid in the
the kid in the background. Gypsy's just whining, sitting next to him. They all leave. Get in the car, and he knocks his girlfriend's ass on the ground.
To be fair, she didn't move out of the way. She knows what kind of man he is.
That's not how this works,
Someone needs
Ryan.
to do a welfare check on them on the
No.
Mattila.
I'm saying
Yes.
I'm not saying that that's how you treat your woman. I'm saying she's with an asshole. She knows how he is, and
There's a
she thinks she's gonna stop him.
So when he says jump, she should say how high?
I wasn't trying to say that he was doing anything right. I'm just saying if you're with an asshole
Right.
who probably has hit her in the past. I'm guessing because
No.
he seems like a real piece of work.
Sure.
Then just stay out
Bob,
of his
you
way.
just
Like
sock
break
him in
up
the
with
jaw
an
and yell,
A.
"Pop goes the weasel."
Sure, but if
Absolutely.
I don't even know what that means.
It's a technique to deflower virgins.
Okay. if
Yeah.
moment of silence.
Moment silence from Jenny from Waukegan. Yes.
Oh my god. Got him.
Nothing happened like that.
No one's even
No, I
thinking
walked
about
in
you.
on the basement one time on Bob making out with Jenny from Waukegan, but
Gotcha.
nothing else besides that. That was a fun day.
It was a fun day for Bob.
It's the first time I ever rescued somebody.
True story.
Didn't seem like she was having a great time.
Probably accurate.
All right. After they all leave, they leave Steve, the younger brother, there with Billy, and Ed eventually gets back and realizes that Billy isn't inside.
And Steve does a great job of flagging him down. He just goes, little wave.
What is up with Steve? Use your words, man.
Just tiniest wave.
Building tension.
Wouldn't you say
The mesmal scene.
over here? Right?
Before he even went into
You
the
just
building.
wave.
He pulls up and you'd already be like,
Yo.
"Sir, Mister." What do you, maybe you
You're
don't know
probably
his name.
looking for your kid
No. But he comes back out of the house and he looks over and here's Steve just like sitting, crisscross applesauce,
Drinking a pina colada.
picking the dirt in front of him. He's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
Raises his hand.
Come here.
You want to come over here? You're not gonna believe this.
craziest thing. Came out of
thing.
nowhere.
Dude, he comes back, runs over, say something. Dude, he still doesn't speak. He comes over, he sees the kid, he's picking up the child, he's cradling him. Steve still has not spoken a word. Not a word. Say something. It's not until Ed starts walking away with the kid. It was an accident. Can I help? And
Yep.
then he death stares and he turns around.
Because of how he speaks.
Yeah.
right? He's
like,
so
I don't even
shocked.
care about the kid. I care about that you're talking like an idiot.
Honestly. I'm not even exaggerating his voice.
Oh, it's
No, you're not. It's
That's
very
how he
accurate.
talks.
It's how he talks. I should pull it up.
it's a good
It's
thing
how
he's not
James
around.
sounds,
He's
honestly.
not always around.
So they all get to the cabin after everyone leaves. Steve finally leaves after he comes up, picks up the kid. And Joel, Captain Asshole, rips the phone cord out of the wall and grabs the keys out of Tracy's hands. Tracy's like the preppier girl.
Yeah.
wanna know a
The
cool
camera
thing?
girl.
Yeah.
About phone cords, it's 2 wires.
Yeah.
So they could just tie them back on.
Is that how that works?
Phone lines are actually really simple. It's pretty cool.
See, this guy would have survived a horror movie in the 80s because no one knows how to do anything in these movies. and you would have just been able like, well, surprised you didn't know this, and then Joel just murders you because you know how
I
to
would be
fix
dead.
phones. You would
That's
just
true.
be dead.
You'd be in the closet.
I'd be too smart.
with
That's what it was.
the-
You'd be locked in.
I'd smart them
Tracy
so
and
much
Chris.
that they'd
Yeah.
kill me.
He rips the
They're
keys
too smart. We kill him.
out of the preppy girl's hands, and we turns out he's on probation because of another accident.
We need harsher punishments for first-time offenders. That's what
But
this
he's a
movie teaches me.
multiple-time offender.
Now he is.
Now he is. That's what I'm saying.
But if you had a harsher punishment the first time, not just
Why does
probation,
he keep running kids over?
he shouldn't be allowed to drive.
I live on the edge, okay? I only drive my bike in highly populated areas.
I think that driving is a privilege and not a right, and you should not be allowed to drive if you show that you are
Right.
unfit.
But I only can drive through crowds because I'm a badass.
Or they're small children.
So that's old
That's where I
people.
want to go. Okay?
I
She
think
shouldn't have
so.
been in that Wendy's. She came out of nowhere.
I think old people should get their license taken away after 80. You ever? Listen,
Yes, I mean, I've driven around with 80-year-olds before. A couple of them are okay.
Are they?
Couple, yeah.
Are they not doing the speed limit?
All right.
Sunday driving.
Fine. But
This ain't 1953.
also,
Speed up.
I feel like the number of children that you run over when you lose your license should be 1.
You shouldn't run over kids. Period.
No, I'm saying, but I think running over exactly one child, that should be it.
Are we
No
talking
more
about-
Then you
are-
lose it.
Are we talking accidentally? Like the kid walked out in front of me
This was
chasing a ball?
accidental too, but it's still like you're done.
It's your second one. I'm saying he should already, because of the other one, not be able to drive his dirt bike around anymore. Right?
I mean, if a kid chases a ball into the street and gets hit by a car, that's natural selection.
Okay.
Wow.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, I've seen Pet Cemetery. It was the kid's fault.
My jokes were over the line, but this isn't.
He's spitting truth
This
over here.
is
I don't know
an
what you're
outrage.
talking about.
How is it an outrage? If you tell your kids not to play at the road,
Right.
they run out.
This guy's dirt biking through Centennial Playground and keeps running over children. It's where
Now, this
he
guy's an
chooses.
asshole.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But you can't blame the driver for a kid chasing a freaking ball
Speaking of natural selection,
if the driver's doing the speed limit or under the speed limit and he still hits the kid.
so you have no responsibility for the vehicle that you're controlling.
No.
If you hit the if you hit the brake,
Wow.
you're telling me that
Not
you're
in this case.
Okay,
Okay.
you're telling me if a kid gets hit by a car and it's an accident, like literally like it was an accident,
Came
kid
out of
ran,
nowhere. I was only having 3 beers.
no alcohol.
This guy had alcohol.
I'm not defending this guy. I'm
Oh,
just saying
okay.
real life, if something happened
I
in
don't
real
know.
You're the only
life.
one Team Joel at this table.
Well, I'm not Team Joel. I'm just trying
Where
to.
earlier-
I was trying to riff,
This is-
and apparently we can't joke in this,
This is where we
podcast.
check- no.
It's not funny.
This is where we
We're
check
not
back
joking.
in.
We're being serious.
This is where we check back in. I told you I was going to check back in with you later after he murdered a child. Still Team Joel, Ryan?
I want to check back in with you. Did you
Please,
see
I'm an
Land
open
of,
book.
Did you see Land of Mine? Speaking of natural selection.
No.
Okay, you need to watch that. You too.
Okay.
You can if you want. It's up to you.
Is it?
That's sexist.
Is it
That has nothing to do with that.
why
should
is
watch it. You
he-
should watch it.
He's just coming
You just
after
do
you.
whatever.
Microcropping, sexism, monocropping.
That has nothing to do with it just because
We
it's
have a-
true.
You're telling me you would put an innocent guy away if he accidentally ran over a kid while he was braking, obeying the speed limit, maybe driving under the speed limit.
Yeah.
The kid who's blind in one eye still ran into the road.
That's right.
I think
Maybe-
it's punishment
when I-
enough to like.
I'm
have to-
telling you,
Is it not punishment enough to live with the fact that you killed a kid?
Free Joel.
I reject
No,
your
no.
premise.
No.
Not
That's not what we're
Joel.
doing?
I'm talking real life premise.
No, I'm
no,
trying
no,
to jump in. Okay.
I'm not talking about Joel here.
Pumpkinhead's not real life.
Hang him.
He's the
Hang
one
him.
advocating for murdering children.
I'm
and you're
not
like,
advocating
"That's
for
fine.
murdering. Am I
That's
advocating for
fine.
murdering children?
That's
No.
fine.
I don't think that's what's
That's what
happening
you're
at
saying.
all.
No, I'm saying that to send somebody to jail for life for an accident
I
is
didn't
ridiculous.
say send them to life. I
Right.
said stricter punishments
One
for
or two
one-time
kids,
offense.
tops.
I said
What's the stricter punishment? So if I accidentally
stricter punishment is you're not out on probation after murdering a child so
Yeah.
that you
Did he
can go do
murder
this
them?
again.
He hasn't been caught yet.
he hasn't been
Right.
caught
He
yet.
already hit a kid.
It's only
Is that
This is
like,
his second
that for
offense.
sure?
it only counts if you
He
get
should
caught.
not be allowed to drive. He
Yeah,
should
but you
be.
can barely
Is it
tell
for
he hit
sure
that
that
kid.
he hit-
Maybe the kid was
She already
ducking.
looked like that.
The
She
kid-
already looked like
She
that.
was asking for it. Is
The
that what you're
kid did not.
saying?
The kid, Brian. I'm going to say this right now. If the kid learned to dip, duck, dive, and dodge, he would still be alive.
That's right. Honestly, I think children, if they were allowed to play in traffic a little bit more,
I
had
just
less.
like it noted. I'm the bad guy because I was
Yes.
joking about Joel before, and these guys are saying that it's okay to run over
Helicopter
children.
parenting is
Helicopter
I'm not-
parenting.
Listen, you're
is-
gonna break a few eggs making an omelet, okay?
You're gonna,
Damn it!
helicopter parenting is ruining society.
So yeah, a couple kids
I'm
who
not
run over.
advocating.
Let
I
him-
didn't.
So a couple kids get run over. A couple
I'm trying
kids
to say something.
may get run over, but overall it's going to be better for that generation. Okay, we lose a couple, the rest get off better.
Do we know that he hit a kid before? Is that like, or did he just have another accident?
It was a child.
He wishes it was a child. He wants all children run over. He just said it.
I said in order to form a better society, we
So
might
he
have
wished
to
you got
wipe
run
a
over.
few
That's
out.
why he ran you over
Well,
as a
that's
kid.
why he said I was F
He thought
tier.
you were going to take you out and hit only two kids.
That's why he said it was F tier.
Right, James?
Not F tier. I said C tier, Grace. C tier.
He said F tier.
He did.
Yeah.
That's what he was thinking.
I'm saying.
Well, I think I'm S tier.
As soon. All right. While all this craziness is going on,
What's the S stand
and
for?
Joel is ripping keys away from Tracy and, ripping phone cords out of the wall. He then takes Tracy, grabs her and shoves her down onto the ground.
Is that okay, Ryan?
And I said, the second
He was
Joel
like, Brian
puts-
would do that.
the second Joel puts his hands on your girlfriend, I'm like, where's Chris? And so thankfully Chris does
There's a
jump in
rifle here.
and freaking punch him in the face. Okay?
The most common
He
sense
does
dude
clock
in this
him
whole
good.
movie.
He gets
He
a
does.
big bruise.
That's what I'm saying. But then he gets up and knocks Chris unconscious with something. I don't know
the
what
wood.
he grabbed.
It was wood.
A piece of wood or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Ed drives off with Billy and takes him to
The
a
dirt.
hospital.
You would
No.
think.
No.
You bring him to your house.
You bring
Oh, the
him to
house.
the
and
house.
you use a muddy rag, and you're like, you look just like the
That's
other
fine.
children in the
We-
mud farm.
We got the healing rag at the house. We got to get there quick.
Paul.
It crawls across the floor to me when I call it.
Who knows where the hospital was?
It crawls across the floor when I call it.
That mud rag is moving.
It's like Anne from Wednesday.
What did you say?
I don't know. Who knows where the hospital was?
There's a hospital somewhere.
I don't know. They're kind of
They're out
far
in the
removed.
middle of
They're kind
nowhere.
of
The
far
idea
removed.
was to make it feel isolated
Yes,
and
but somewhere
that-
in these communities, whether it's Leroy's Shack on the Hill is the hospital, in quotes, for this
But
community.
it was a more meaningful, like how he.
I hate those.
You know.
I hate those missions.
Daddy.
You have to take somebody to the
Yeah.
hospital on an open world game,
Yeah.
and
Bob
it's
just
a
lets those
pain
NPCs
in the
die.
ass.
He didn't want to do an escort mission. That's the problem. But you're right. I thought it was touching
It's cute.
to take your child into bed. Don't get the healing rag. Tell him a story as the life drains from his body.
No. There's a
Hey.
with the escort mission. There was a mechanic where the body would fall out of the cart if you went too fast. That's why he failed.
Oh, that's what it was.
The kid just keeps popping out and getting more damaged.
It's a true
He
story.
says, "Dad." He says, "Daddy," and then
Dies.
I think he just fell asleep.
He was just
Okay.
sleepy.
I think
was a
think
long
this
day.
kid is asleep. That's why you take him to a hospital.
The whole movie,
Well, he's just like-
he's just taking a nap.
He doesn't work anymore. He must be
He
dead.
doesn't work anymore.
I guess I'll try for another one.
Dead.
Did you clock him licking the glasses?
Who did?
In the
The dad, he goes on the glasses to try to clean them off.
I think
You
that was
don't
while he
use
was.
your-
It was while he was still in the dirt. I thought.
Missed it.
Did we also missed that when he's like carrying him away from Steve?
Yeah.
He's like sometimes he's limp depending on the camera angle, and
Yeah,
sometimes he's
sometimes
holding.
holding him.
Sometimes he's holding on to him.
So I think it helped
That-
show
but
that
I
he was
thought he-
partially alive. Though.
The first time I watched it, I thought he was already dead.
No.
So I was like, okay, he's straight up holding on to him.
Right.
But then well, it's
This
still
is
weird,
why
though.
I think he's just asleep. Every time he removes the blanket to show him later, the kid's eyes move. Every time.
because the actor's alive.
he's
He's
like
sleeping.
he does this sometimes, usually at night.
Usually when he's alive,
He stops working like this.
every night he stops working.
Turn him off.
I
and
think
turn it
he's
back on.
dead every night, and then every morning he comes back to
He
life.
doesn't have.
It's a miracle.
What does that babies have where they like can't tell that object permanence or whatever?
Yeah, yeah.
Bob, did your kids come back to life this morning?
Yeah,
It's a miracle.
unfortunately.
You thought
They
they were
were
dead when they
again.
fell asleep, right?
Imagine. How,
No, I mean,
okay.
I had a great night.
I
you
know.
go.
I know.
Boned my wife. It was
You're-
wonderful.
Imagine how terrifying it would be if you thought your kid died every night
Yes.
and every morning. Because I know your kids, when you had little ones,
Yes.
It was a
definitely
long
were the
time
ones
ago.
waking you up, right? So if you thought your kids were dead and
Yeah.
every morning they're at your bed like, Daddy, it's time to get up.
Yeah, I'd be like, zombies!
Stop doing that.
Man,
We never woke you up. We were
that's
perfect.
garbage.
That's
That
why
is
you're not S
true.
tier.
Not true at all. Used to do it all the time. His kids woke me up at one time at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh
when they
yeah,
spent the
Jack
night.
did. Yeah.
That's stranger when someone else's
That's
kids
crazy.
wake
He'd
you
be
up.
sleeping in.
It'd be great.
No, they wake.
weird.
They
6
wake
a.m.
up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
6 a.m. for James Hauser is
Yeah, my
Like the
kids
day
wake
before.
that's early.
Like,
My son
till
wakes
yesterday.
up so early.
Yeah.
all the time
My
without
kids
fail.
get up early.
Ed then he takes him to the house. The boy dies. Sorry, I think I don't
Using
know.
the wrong mouse button.
Steve gets to the cabin.
Oh no, that
This
was
is the little brother who stayed behind with the boy. He gets to the cabin to find out that two of them, Tracy and Chris, have been imprisoned in the closet by Joel. This is the scene I
Chicks
wanted to
dig
bring
it.
up because I wanted to highlight that I'm not making fun of Steve's voice. I mean, I am making fun of it, but I'm not exaggerating it because
He's not doing the Coke bottle.
he
joke.
says, "Oh man, I just don't believe this."
Oh man, I just don't believe this.
Believe this. Oh man, I just don't believe this.
Look at the nose on that man.
Oh,
all of that just for that.
That's all you needed?
That's all I wanted. I just don't believe this. I said it was an accident. And then I should have listened. Why didn't I do something? Joel and him come from the same parents, supposedly.
You sure about that?
Ed goes over to the hog farm with Billy's sleeping body. Okay. And he wants to talk to the main pig farm guy. He asks him, he says, I know there's a woman that lives in these woods that has powers and shows him the boy. Ed, that boy's asleep. What are you talking about, man? Go home.
She can't help you.
She can't help
That's why
you.
she can't
That's
help.
why she can't help. Boy is asleep. He goes, I don't know what you're talking about. He gets upset. He's kind of throwing a fit, and he finally says, look, man, she can't help him. All she can do is take you straight to hell. Now go home and bury your boy. Right?
Maybe listen to the advice.
Should have listened. Definitely should have listened. But instead he drives off, and the oldest dirty kid, I don't know what his name is through this entire movie, but oldest dirty kid stops.
Stink.
Bud.
Stink? Is that what
Bud?
they called him?
It's something like that. Starts with a B.
All right, we'll just call him Bud. That's fine. Or if you find it.
Buddy.
Buddy stops him and says, I know what you're talking about with my grandpa.
I don't know why.
That's
You talking about my grandpa?
That's right.
Was
I
it
know what you're doing.
Bunt?
Bunt?
Bunt.
His name's Bunt.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
That's actually the perfect name for Bunt.
Bunt.
Okay,
He doesn't hit any homers, but he sure hits a bunt.
it does. And he says,
Or it's more like a bunt cake.
I know where I can take you to that woman. Okay.
What you gonna trade me for?
What you gonna trade me for? I thought that kid was great.
So disturbing. And very much like, what can I get out of this
Yeah.
deal?
Yeah.
I don't care if you go to the devil.
He's like, I'll show you, but I'm only going part way because that woman is chopped AF. Okay. I was like, dude, he was saying that back in 1988.
She's chopped.
That's great.
I don't think that's. I
Scares
don't
the
think.
heck out of me. Or
I think he was like.
it's not.
I think that's what he said.
I think he was saying. Well, never mind.
He drops the kid halfway, and the kid points the rest of the way. And
And he said, "Good luck. Go break her in half."
go, good luck, go. He carries the boy up to the shed. That looks like a damn witch hut, I
It's
should say.
very basic.
The lighting was very cool with the red lights coming out of the windows.
Look,
She basic though.
atmospherically, this movie is fantastic. The lighting, the natural
don't
lighting.
you like about it,
The
then?
fire, we'll get to it. The fire inside the place, how it's all lit. It all looks great. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's not the problem. The problem is you're carrying the lifeless body of your sleeping boy
Mm-hmm.
to what is clearly a damn witch's house.
He's a desperate father.
Okay?
At the end of his rope,
He goes inside and honestly, I'm like,
he was 6'4",
she doesn't look that bad.
bad
Smash.
teeth, kind of gangly.
Some petroleum jelly would work.
Smash.
No. No.
Her hair was already getting pulled back. So
Little alopecia, never hurt nobody.
Aquaphor.
Some CeraVe, some smooth dry skin lotion.
I think he came
cocoa.
through and was like,
Some cocoa butter, shea butter.
"You're friends with my great grandma.
She needs-
your skin.
she's a little ashy.
very tissuey."
She's a little ashy. She
Maybe it
needs
is her.
to moisturize. Okay.
If they hold hands, maybe he'll recognize the tissue
That
paper.
tissue paper skin's gonna feel great.
Some orange juice.
Okay. All joking aside, if the house didn't turn him away, when you walk in the door and you see her, you gotta go, oh, is this 100 Swamp Lane? I was looking for a different witch.
There's literally rats,
She lives
an
on a different
owl.
hill.
He's
I'm gonna see you later.
he knows what he's getting into.
I know, but then when you see her, you got to go, I don't think I want to do this.
But he's
Forget it. I don't want to do
He's
this.
so desperate that he will do anything to bring his boy back.
I know.
That's the point, James.
She says, I can't bring back the dead.
And he goes,
Good news, he's sleeping.
what else can you do?
So, what else you good at? Is that what he asked? She's not even a witch, dude. She's just a spider enthusiast. You know what I'm saying?
she's okay.
She's just an old lady with dry skin, and she likes spiders and crow's feet. She's not even a witch, dude. What do you want? Say it. Say it, Ed Hardy. Say it.
And he says, what that tongue do?
Says, I want vengeance. It's got a powerful price, Ed Hardy.
You know what my question is when that gets put forward?
Yeah.
I say, what's the price? Not, I don't care.
No.
What if it's all of the world explodes?
What if that's the price?
What if that's the price?
What if it's your soul?
What if it's your penis falls off
Pass.
Well, it wouldn't matter. He ends up getting.
Well, I can have another kid.
and your testicles explode?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What if?
He was still, I think he still would have done it in this case.
Sure.
What if all the peanut butter crunch was disappeared?
Pass.
What if the peanut butter crunch doesn't disappear, but every time you bite into it, it turns into smooth
Later,
peanut butter? That's it.
he kicks the door of the witch's hut in and be like, you didn't tell me about the freaking cereal. What the hell?
What is this?
I've been made to look like a fool here.
Turns into sawdust when you bite into it.
Oh.
But it smells the same until you bite into it.
Right.
That's the worst.
He's going to dig up my child and I'm going to put his body back in your house until you bring back Captain Crunch.
Where's Captain? Is he safe?
Is Captain in the room with us?
Do you see Captain right now?
See Captain right
You could take the Kellogg brand. We don't care.
That's right.
You could take regular dry cornflakes.
You didn't tell me. I should be given the opportunity to opt in, right?
And she's like, it's actually in the terms and conditions.
He
you
didn't
signed."
ask. He didn't ask.
What should have popped up is just a big dialogue box, and she has to scroll through to accept. And he's just like, scroll.
First, you got to Google what happens with each decision. Like,
Right.
You know, go to Reddit.
He's like, Grok, what does this terms and condition mean?
Right. Exactly.
It's a pretty standard terms and conditions.
She's like, go to Razorback Hollow. There's a graveyard back in the woods. Bring a shovel. No questions. At each of these steps, I'm like, I have 5 more questions.
And she says, you'll know when you see it.
Bring the thing you're looking for there. Got to do some things to it before it be any good to you. I have now 20 more questions.
So,
Okay.
yeah, are we going to Razor now? Razor?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Goes to Razorback Hollow.
Yeah.
First thing he sees is a skeleton on a raised platform. I would have grabbed that, brought it back, and she'd be like, that's not the thing you're looking for. Go back and keep going and see a pumpkin. Pick that up, bring it to her. That's not the thing you're looking for.
I was like, oh, it's an evil pumpkin patch. Okay, now the whole name starts to make more sense. That bird that scared the hell out of him, he comes back with the
bird.
Squawking.
I killed your bird. That was my pet.
That's my pet. Well, next time, by the way, tell me if there's a scary ass bird before I go, because that scared me and you didn't tell me. There's a damn bird that guards the gateway to your evil pumpkin patch.
I brought some wet moss. Is that what you needed?
No, I said you know what it is.
You know.
Here's a frog I found.
He brings back one of the gravestones, rolls it up her walkway and into her house. What the hell is this, Ed Hardy?
You're supposed to know.
Forget it. I'll go to the pumpkin patch.
He sends her over.
She comes back. He's in her seat. Get out of my chair, Ed Hardy.
He's like, Uno reverse. You get the curse now.
Reverse.
He's wearing her cloak. He's like, he freaking flipped the whole thing on her. She's like, forget it. I don't want to do this.
I didn't do any of this. I didn't do shit.
That would be incredible.
They're trying to say I took a pumpkin head. I didn't do this.
Do this. I can't help you. Such a better version of this movie. All right.
Okay.
He finally goes up to there's a raised section where he digs up dirty ET and
Big head.
pulls it out of there. Just like a dirty, naked alien. and carries that back to the witch's hut. And she's like, she puts it on the table, and she's like, all right, give me a little rosemary. Like, how about a little garlic too? You don't want to, the real crime is under seasoning. Pumpkinhead.
Some salt and pepper.
Okay.
Maybe a little Tabasco.
She takes, do it to your taste though. I don't want it to be too spicy for you.
Some Cajun seasoning wouldn't be bad. Cayenne pepper.
That's right. With just like a lemon, like her voice changes, just like a lemon zest, just like.
She takes the salt and rolls it off her.
Oh.
You're going to shove an edible right up his butt.
What's up, chat? Today we're going to be bringing Pumpkinhead back from the dead.
She goes into a Twitch stream. You know what? It's Tuesday. We're bringing back Pumpkinhead.
Get ready with me, Pumpkinhead edition. But
Like, share, and subscribe.
she takes some blood from Ed Hardy and from the kid. And I told you that kid was sleeping.
She doesn't take that much blood. He starts passing out immediately.
I know. It's
He's
not that
like,
much blood.
it's really a.
So I
not
think
that
that's
big
part of
deal.
the curse, maybe.
He's like,
My hand.
That's part of the curse?
Maybe.
Anemia?
Yeah, it takes all your iron when she does that. Here's some iron supplements.
But
You'll need these.
I feel like this supports the theory that the kid's just sleeping.
Because he bleeds immediately?
Because he bleeds immediately.
Which isn't how that works with a dead body?
No. So I'm like, wake the kid up and go home, Ed. Okay? I think this is probably just down to him being a dumb hillbilly and doesn't understand that his kid. What?
Don't talk about him like that. Oh.
Ed passes out. She wakes back up and she's
Hold
like,
up.
this thing started. Time to go home, Ed Hardy. Pumpkinhead thing itself starts to wake up, right? It's like the baby version of it. I'm like,
Baby Pumpkinhead.
bro, he's so cute.
A coochie
Like, oh, buddy. You ever wake up after you've been asleep for a long time? You're like,
Ed Hardy, you're going to need to get some chew toys. He's going to be teething.
I need some freaking French toast.
Make sure to cut up his food real small.
That's
He
right.
chokes easily.
Ed Hardy drives home. The kid sits up, and I was like, I knew it. Daddy, what
He's
did you do?
literally purple.
Right, because the witch drained all the blood out of him.
No, he was purple before that. He's purple.
Okay.
Purple means
I
dead.
didn't see purple.
All right.
He's
Maybe.
like blue. He looks like drained.
Dead.
Yeah,
and then
looks dead.
he lays back down because he died from blood loss. Now the child is
Now he's dead.
Pumpkinhead should have
Oh.
came back and murdered the witch because she's actually the one that killed
Okay.
the kid.
That's what Pumpkinhead 2 is for.
That's what I'm saying. There you go. Back at the cabin, Tracy and her boyfriend are still locked up. Maggie is catatonic on the couch. You got to do the right thing now, Steve says to Joel.
man.
So Maggie gets up and leaves. Steve follows Maggie outside, who is just walking. She's like totally out of it. Look, Maggie, look at this. Look at your cross on your neck.
This is what you found your faith in.
Yeah.
Find it again.
Find your faith again.
And then her forehead wrinkles way more than it should for a 20-year-old.
She got Wi-Fi
okay,
head for sure.
To
Like
be
you
fair,
just-
Steve.
Grace. So, kids, back in the day, not everyone got Botox all the time. So people's faces wrinkled in Hollywood back then.
Oh, you got called out, girl.
Not everything was Cocomelon back then.
Okay.
Boom.
Some of us
Burned.
just don't be going like this all the time and don't need Botox.
But if you're actually that concerned, you would do that.
Would you get Botox the second you get a wrinkle?
No.
Look at that.
That's what she says.
I will not. Botulinum toxin, I would not get
Right.
Botox.
She doesn't want. She wants multi kinds of.
She wants
toxin.
monotoxin.
Doesn't
Yeah.
want a monotoxin in her face.
Yeah, I just put
Just a
corn.
single one.
I just put corn stuff
Single
on my-
corn.
Cornrows.
No,
but in her
you
face.
can't mono corn your face.
Well,
you have
yeah,
to multi-corn
corn,
it.
apple for my
Oh,
cheeks,
multi-toxin.
Yeah.
Got it.
She wants all of the toxins.
No.
What the hell's happening right now?
If I could have more poison,
Well,
thanks.
what's happening as soon as she snaps out of it, Steve gets pulled into the tree by an
Oh
unseen
yeah, this
monster.
is cool.
the Chuck Norris special.
What if he's just super? What if he's just like Lenny from Mice and Men, and the Pumpkinhead just like wants to be friends with all of them?
Nice human.
Yeah, but just doesn't know how to like not use his strength. Hey, you want to come up here? It's beautiful.
100%.
Oh, I need to
can see
find a
it.
new friend.
And then just breaks his dummy.
Oh, I broke it again, George.
He's dead.
Oh, George, I'm so sorry. I'll love him and pet him, and
Flipping him around like, you don't play with me.
I get a new one.
I'll get a new one. Come over here, pretty lady.
You know that's how he would talk too.
Oh, well, for sure.
He jumps down and basically is like straddling her head for a moment there. Like she's just looking right up between his legs. I'm like, you know that thing has a weird penis. Okay. Just by looking at him. I'm serious.
I think it's just a Ken doll.
You think so? You don't think?
Yeah.
No, because you see him, you get a full frontal and there's nothing there.
It's just a tail.
But she's looking straight up. You don't think in the crevice between the sockets?
That would not be
There's
a-
Sockets.
The sockets.
That would mean Pumpkinhead's a girl.
Yo.
Maybe Pumpkinhead is a girl.
That's true.
Wait, are you trying to misgender
My
Pumpkinhead?
is a girl, so
What?
That's
by
true.
baby, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're not here
it's
trying
true.
to misgender Pumpkinhead.
No,
Okay,
we don't
why
know.
not?
No one ever said.
I'm just saying.
No one
that's-
said. You can't assume.
We'll let Pumpkinhead decide for themselves what gender they are.
Oh.
Joel
Anyway.
Joel is in the cabin, and he says he wants to stop being a screw up, and he lets Tracy and the boyfriend out just in time.
Which is a turning point for Joel.
It's a turning point for him, and good for him. Way too late. He's already
Still a
killed
piece of
2
crap.
children. Maggie, they just in time for Maggie to come back in screaming. So each of the guys grab a rifle and head out. Chris and Joel and the girls lock the door. Steve, is it him? Is that him? No, that's the dummy of Steve we bring everywhere we go. He likes to cuddle himself at night. We got to find the real Steve. Steve seems like the person who'd have a body pillow of
a waifu body pillow.
yeah, exactly.
This is my real girlfriend. Oh, that's a different guy.
Back in the cabin, Maggie says, God is the only thing that can stop what's out there, Kim. And then Tracy grabs some knives in case God doesn't show.
It's kind of
That's a good line.
a neat line.
All the boys find out there is Blood's, they find Steve's bloody dummy and then Steve's bloody headband, and they run back and they break into the cabin and almost get stabbed. It's your place.
Instead of just knocking and be like, hey, we're back.
Right. Why you run over and poof, Terminator on the front door and then they all like almost stab you? You live there. Well, for now, it's your home.
Just walk in.
Just go in.
Yeah.
Obviously didn't find him. We're not going anywhere without Steve. That's exactly the way she emphasizes Steve. We're not going anywhere without Steve.
His lava chicken is the bomb.
Maggie, we don't know what's out there. Steve is out there. Maggie, you should be out there. We're going to throw your ass out the window and feed you to Pumpkinhead.
Gotta be.
Shut up. Maggie goes out the front door and Steve is just dangling. I broke Steve. Can you fix him?
Put him back together.
Maggie screams and she gets picked up by the face. Oh, I like this one. Pulls her. You see her disappear over the crest of the roof.
That was cool. That was a cool shot.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That was nuts.
Meanwhile, a drunk Ed stumbles over to the witch's hut and he's like, I changed my mind. We got to call this whole thing off. He starts to, because as these first 2 people are being murdered, because he sees Maggie, like Pumpkinhead, draw a cross on her forehead.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Right? I like to draw too. And
I'll draw your necklace
that's
on your
right.
face.
Oh, pretty shapes. And
1+1.
Doing basic math.
he's trying to do math on her face. He sees this, and so he probably didn't realize he was going to feel their murders and see them and witness them. So he's starting to feel bad about it, wants to do it often. The witch is like, no quitsies, no takes backs, no erases.
It has to go run its full
It's
course.
actually a double dog dare, so
That's right.
we have to honor it.
Sorry, we can't do that. I'll do it myself. Then you'll die, Ed Hardy. You'll fail and you'll die.
Pretty
then
good
I'll
at
die.
That was good. That was a good line.
That was good.
And he thinks this is a bad movie.
And he goes, God damn you. He already has. See, this is the through line
He
through the
is,
whole
yeah.
movie.
It's
He
interesting.
should have known that.
Yeah.
Walking into a witch hut.
It's not like you walk into the witch hut and go, can I get
doesn't
a
like you?
can I get a witch whopper
No,
with
you didn't go into a
lettuce?
7 brew, right?
Yeah.
You went into a witch's hut.
Tell me, you ain't no Christian?
I haven't seen you in our church.
Excuse
we only
me.
have like one here.
Are your
Do you not go to church?
are your tarantulas organic? Or are they saturated fats and
Wait.
preserved?
Hold on. Hold on. Are these fake tarantulas? Are you a witch?
Hold on. You have like one type of tarantula. You're not supposed to mono tarantula. You're supposed to have multiple types.
Lady, you made me go to the cemetery, dig up a kid that was left outside the Goodwill parking lot, bring him back here. You brought him back to life. Now he's playing rag dolls with the neighbor folk.
And now you're telling me that that's not something God was cool with? What?
I mean, I didn't finish the Bible yet, but that's shocking.
And poor Ed, he's just like, dude, it's so too late. It is so too late.
Yeah.
Like far, far too late. But we got 2 of the clowns down and 4 to go. Why won't anybody be my friend? Are your friends inside? Look and see. And he puts her face on the window.
Look further.
Oh, mommy going to be mad at me.
I pressed too hard.
I pressed too hard. And then just
The clear walls are softer.
no blood and then mountain of blood out of her neck.
Just into the sink.
She
which
was
is
still alive
convenient.
up to this.
No, it was really nice.
It's really nice of Pumpkinhead to murder her over the sink.
Yeah, at least he understands sanitary.
Right.
He's just keeping it sanitary.
And no one else is going to have to clean that up.
Yeah.
So,
Just going right into the land.
because whoever Pumpkinhead was before was a person at some point.
He's a cleaning lady.
right? Maybe he was. Maybe he was. Or is this Clayton from 1957?
Oh.
Right?
No, it wouldn't be. It would be whoever.
Oh, it'd be whoever. Yeah. So it
We'll
was
get to
like his
that.
angry wife. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's why it's a girl.
that's
And the
what
next
I-
time
that's
it's a boy.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, next time it's a boy.
So next time, Pumpkinhead's going to have this swinging schlong around while
Right.
he's walking around naked through the forest.
I hope not.
Pumpkinhead 2. The Schlong.
Pumpkinhead 2, look out.
Pumpkinhead 2. Damn! Starring Fluffy.
Joel runs outside. I'm the one you want. And his bike has been destroyed, so he can't leave. And then Pumpkinhead shows up in the kitchen to direct, because his girlfriend passed out when What's Her Name got pushed through the window. So Kim's just unconscious on the floor. And Pumpkinhead grabs her by the face and drags her out. And when Joel tries to stop him with this machete, he just punches Joel in the face. He's like, one at a time, one friend at a time. That's it. Come on, I'll show you my treehouse. Drags Kim all the way up this
The tallest tree, yeah.
that's ever, with no branches.
They're really far away.
He had to like
So
just
high.
hump his way up this tree while he's carrying Kim. Like this.
She's dead before he gets to the top because he's just like smash.
From boredom.
Smash. From boredom.
It just took forever.
Like, oh, this is so lame.
He's sitting on the top. It's this weird thing where he's sitting on top of this tree that should be like Looney Tunes, right? But it's just him up on top holding her, and he just drops her and breaks her back in half over on this giant rock.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was rough. And all because, and Joel's just sitting there going,
How am I going to get a new girlfriend? I just trained this one.
all because you wanted to pout and ride your dirt bike because they didn't like your joke about some Coke bottle glasses.
Oh, you want to get a new one? Just go to the trailer park.
Yeah, go back to where you found Kim, and
Yeah.
I'm sure they have another one.
Yeah.
Right?
Just waiting.
Just go. She's
1-800-NO-RESPECT.com.
Her little sister, same dad.
Little sister,
That's
same dad, different mom.
Yep.
wild.
It's her half sister.
The limerick.
I'm the one who's crazy with the jokes today.
You know full well that she's got a half sister.
Porter Blarney.
It's true.
Porta Blarney.
But tits
Grass
hit the
Lake, Grass Lake Road.
Tits hit the ground there.
That's right. You ever been to Porta Blarney?
I don't know what that means.
Don't go on a Sunday night. The three of them are running.
That must be a Hauser thing.
Yeah, the three of them are running through the forest, and they run up to a shack and start knocking on doors. Dirty rurals, please help us.
We see you have a pig farm. Will you help us?
This is a different guy. First is the dude with the truck comes up with the gun.
Oh, yeah.
They try to get into that truck, remember? And some yokel with a gun shows up with his dog, and he's like,
Which is that supposed to be the kid from the beginning?
I don't know. I think the kid is Lance Henriksen. Is Ed.
Yeah, Ed Harley's the kid from the
Yeah,
beginning.
because there's a flashback at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he knew about Pumpkinhead. And
Oh,
he's
you're
like,
right. You're
he's
right.
like, I saw this when I was a kid.
So this yokel's like, you folks is marked. Get out of here.
I didn't get peed on.
What?
Do I smell funny?
Did I smell
Marked?
Did I step in dew? Did I step in dookie?
No, my name's Paul.
Oh, hi, Mark. Pumpkinhead shows up and is shot by Ed Harley, who has now shown up because he told the witch he was going to do something about it himself, right? Ed Harley shoots it. It falls down, and they're like, you did it. And then Joel, in every freaking horror movie, like a moron, goes, oh, let me go check, right?
Okay.
Randy was not there to stop Sidney Prescott in this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Just at the last second, the killer wakes back up again, right?
To his credit,
Yes.
he takes a rifle and shoots him in the head. Which
After he goes up and kicks it and goes,
normally,
he's
though,
dead.
normally that's going to be enough. Not with Pumpkinhead.
No. As soon as he shoots him in the head, it like woke him up.
And he says, he's dead now. Wrong.
Yeah. He grabs him, takes the rifle. Now he's armed. I'm like, great. Pumpkinhead with guns is going to be the sequel.
He goes, is this like...
Pumpkinhead 2, Guns and Patches.
It's just him on the cover
Yeah.
with like two AK.
guns.
It's like a Duke Nukem cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would watch the hell out of that movie.
He's like, do you like kebabs?
Right? Someone killed somebody's wife and it's just Pumpkinhead going, like, let's go. Revenge demon's armed. And this time he's pissed.
Every time they start a new Pumpkinhead now, it's them finding him out in a monastery, and he's like, I don't do that kind of work anymore.
It's got the Steven Seagal mullet.
Right, yes.
Working with orphans.
I'm retired.
I told you I'm retired.
I'm not that man anymore. That man you're looking for is dead.
The U.S. government needs you, Pumpkinhead.
I now run a.
All right, I'll do it.
I now run a pumpkin patch for blind children.
That's right.
Feel the pumpkins. See how they can help.
I teach them how to walk around the pumpkin, be one with the pumpkin, and try not to fall on the pumpkin.
And then Ed Hardy's ghost says, I remember a man who didn't used to let this kind of thing stand. I wonder if that man's still alive. He's dead.
Swelling music.
So when he walks out, and then he's like, I'll do it.
He digs up in the pumpkin patch his guns.
His guns
Big
out
chest.
of the big chest. Oh, yeah.
Pulls the chest out. Now I need my good friend,
Right.
Huck Finn.
Huck Finn.
With the,
Van Damme.
Yes.
I'm the man of the house. And then with the guy that killed
I can't
his
do
wife,
it, Tom Sawyer.
I can't do it.
the hillbilly, the pig farmer comes over to the guy that killed his wife's house. He's like, it's not what you did, son. That's the problem. It's who you did it to.
What, that pumpkin man?
That pumpkin man is Pumpkinhead.
You stole his pumpkin car?
Yeah.
Never seen John Wick?
No,
Don't you understand?
Yes, I've seen John Wick, but I did not know that's what was going on.
We get a cut to two people in a car, and he's like, don't you understand? He doesn't eat. He doesn't sleep.
He'll never stop chasing you. Ever.
Pumpkin kata.
There's a pumpkin pommel horse. It just vines.
Next week on Walker Pumpkin Ranger. He's got a beard.
Behind that stem is just another fist.
He solves crime with Jimmy Trevette.
Man cursed with the head of a pumpkin.
Oh, these are so much better ideas.
Dinosaur cop or Tyrannosaurus cop or whatever.
Pumpkinhead grabs the gun, straddles him, picks Joel up. And I just like imagine later on when they're debriefing with, the cops and stuff, like, how did Joel die? With a gun, but not how you'd think.
He just skewers him.
He just
He
stabs
doesn't
him.
know how to use it.
And he keeps doing it.
To Pumpkinhead, it's just a stick.
No, he doesn't get it.
He's like, this is a weird stick.
It's a really sharp stick.
This is a nice stick. I like sticks.
This hard stick
How do you use it? Like
doesn't
this?
break.
Oh, I broke another one.
But he runs him through. Then they get a faraway shot, and he keeps running him further through.
Yes.
The whole scene was really cool.
It was great.
Great kill.
Like the backlit thing with the lightning, and you see,
Yeah.
the fact that there's like a rubber barrel flopping around didn't even bother me because the shot looked.
It looked cool.
It did.
I didn't register a rubber barrel.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's all right.
pretentious.
At the pig farm. Then they get to the pig farmer's house. I was going to gloss over that. Nancy and Chris are knocking on the door, and the eldest boy, they throw him away.
Bunt.
But Bunt tells his sister,
Bunt. You're nothing like your brother, Home Run. You'll never be Home Run.
that's right.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Sometimes you can be as good as single, but half the time you're not.
It's not my fault Home Run died in that tragic gun accident with that pumpkin man. Not how you think.
They chase him away, obviously, and then Bunt tells the sister that he's going to go help them anyway. I know a place where they'll be safe. And then he takes them to a burned down church, Tracy and Chris, this boy. to a burned down church. And I'm like, here? What's supposed to protect them here? The power
He
of
said
God?
it's holy.
I think this is the only church they have.
Okay.
They meet there still. They just can't fix it.
But the
Just
power of
not if it's raining.
But you know what the power of God wasn't able to do? Keep this church from burning down?
Right. I don't know.
Maybe it's not so holy here.
So maybe it's like you're just not safe here because it burned down.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what his rationale was, though.
Sure.
He's bunt. You know.
It is bunt.
He's dirt boy. What do you expect?
They used to do God stuff here. It's probably a holy place.
He's never been to church, okay? Holy ground and all that.
He drops some Pumpkinhead lore on these two. Also kind of catches them up on who he is, how
Is
he
this
is,
like
why it
headcanon
works,
stuff or
right?
just Pumpkinhead stuff?
No, he was like telling them about what had happened. Like it's revenge, right?
Right.
Someone can sick him on people once they've done something. This is where they find out. He's like, you mean, was there some kind of accident? Well, yeah, there was an accident earlier. A kid was run over. It's been a real inconvenience for us.
Bad timing, honestly.
Ruined my day.
He kind of got in the way.
And he's like, you guys killed Billy Harley? And he looks really confused. And it's like, you could see it dawn on Bunt. He's like,
Never mind. Forget it. I don't want to do this anymore.
This might be my fault.
If he hadn't done it, if he would have just laid off,
Right.
this whole movie stops.
He did it for $10 too.
This whole thing. Thank you. This is my realization.
Yeah, for $10.
All these people get killed over $10.
Yep.
Hey, $10 goes a long way in the woods,
I
man.
mean,
You
hell
ever been
yeah,
to Woodmart?
Yeah, that could get you out of a couple jams.
Have a couple
Right.
jams.
Buy him a
Couple.
bath. One bath. Then he'll get dirty again.
One bath and a
5 minutes later. One bath and a what?
and a handy.
I just want
Not
to
how
make
you
sure.
think, though.
No, you get
Pumpkinhead.
They didn't have watermelons
He
out
just
there.
squishes you.
Listen, guys.
Smash.
Are we talking about Pumpkinhead or the
No,
witch?
I'm talking about how Bunt sold these people's lives down the river for a dirty $10 bill.
Okay, but
And then this is the moment where he's like, "Oh,
but $10
Whoops.
for him would be a fortune
I
because
I
they're.
understand that."
Yeah.
The money being what it was in 1988, that's worth
And-
$17 now.
But no,
Wow.
it's
That's
a
a lot
lot
of
more
money.
than that. But also, he lives in the middle of nowhere where they don't earn money. Like they're bartering.
6 people are dead, Ryan.
That's. I mean, for
What are you
$10,
talking about?
For $10,
Hey, it's a lot of money to this kid. These people are dead.
he didn't know that that's what he was doing.
You don't think he knew full well?
I don't think that
Guy shows up with the dead body in his
To
in
the
his truck?
evil witch.
he didn't see the
Send
dead
him
body.
To the evil.
He didn't.
I heard what you was talking about with my grandpa.
He
Like when he said, "Bury your boy."
he didn't believe that it was a real thing either.
He
thought
did
was
say
making
that.
he thought he was making $10 to bring a guy to somebody who could do nothing for him.
In the church,
And
he
his
said he
grandpa
didn't know.
even said that she couldn't do anything for him. So he thinks he's making an easy $10 for bringing this guy up to see some old lady who can't do anything.
Children are so stupid.
Bunt specifically.
If it's his real life though, this kid is going to think that this lady can't actually do anything. So I'm going to bring him to him
Okay.
and I make $10.
You're trying to let Bunt off the hook?
Yes.
But I'm saying he murdered these people.
He didn't.
What do you think?
Okay, no,
Is
because
Bunt at fault here for $10?
It wasn't Bunt's fault.
$10.
It wasn't Bunt's fault that what's the guy's name? The main guy?
Ed?
You said it 80 times. Ed made the choice to go and dig up a body and bring it back to the witch. The witch had to do her witchcraft. So Bunt just led him there to show him where it was.
He just pulled the pin on the grenade. It's not his fault.
No,
it
he didn't even pull the
exploded.
pin.
He did.
He
pull
said
the
there's a
pin.
box of grenades. It's over there. It's your choice to do
And
something
you know
with
who
that.
can't use the grenades? The guy if he doesn't know where the box of grenades is, right?
He's
Please,
not
am I
responsible
wrong?
for their deaths, though.
He is responsible
He is
for
not.
their deaths.
It's not his fault.
Whose fault is it?
Guys.
Whose fault is it?
I don't want to get involved.
I don't want to get involved.
I know you have an opinion.
You guys are pieces of shit if you don't get involved.
Guys,
Just so you know.
guys.
Because you're complicit in this whole thing.
Do I think he inadvertently killed people?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
What do you think? Bunt's fault?
Do I think he didn't help matters?
No.
No,
I'm not saying he helped. I'm saying that he is not responsible for those deaths.
because
If you sell a
Because-
gun, you're not responsible for the guy using the gun.
That's true too.
yeah. Because Ed had to do so
If
much.
the gun wasn't a freaking murder witch in a hut down the river, I would agree with you. Yes.
I think because Ed did so much once he got to the hut.
He did so much. He had to do so many steps after meeting the witch.
He had to
Bud thought he was just
No,
going to
no.
He had to do 15 side quests to get
There's
to that.
red flags when you,
know what I
get
mean?
to the hut.
He had
when
so much XP for
It
it.
took
He
a
didn't even
while.
bring him all the way to the hut. He said, go down that road. So he gets to the hut, red flag, don't go in. Gets in, sees the witch, red flag, don't do anything. She tells him to go dig up a body, and he does that. All the things he did to bring him to this point, he's the one at fault.
Okay, all right, yeah, fine.
Ed brought this on himself.
You just don't like when people catch you in being wrong.
No, it's fine.
Someone's butthurt.
I'm not going that.
I'm not even butthurt.
I'm not going to go that far. I'm just saying.
accepting your premise. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, yeah.
say I
mean,
accept.
Joel didn't help. Joel
Say Ryan's right.
did a bad thing instead of owning up to it and calling, the authorities or an ambulance.
Yes. None of that stuff.
So between Joel and Ed, Joel and Ed are both at fault.
They're the ones at fault.
Okay.
The witch,
Don't
the witch is
lessen
just witching.
Joel's.
Yeah, I'm not blaming the witch.
The witch is
doing
witching,
what
man.
witches
She's waiting
do.
for her Amazon package of petroleum jelly and KY.
Right. That's 100%. She was just chilling. She was living her best life.
All I'm saying is don't call me until that
She's like, I might bite the head off a frog
You
tonight.
think if you go down on her, you pull ashes out?
I think what we should be focusing on is how to divvy up the blame pie here. And I want to say, is it
You said pie.
60% Joel,
Okay.
Really?
30%
Yeah, 'cause the
Ed.
kid never
'Cause
died.
Kid never gets killed. None of this happens.
It doesn't. No.
Oh, now it's not Joel's fault. He's back on Team
Hold
Joel.
on. No.
Hold on.
Let
No,
me
it's
clarify.
fine. I just
I'm gonna
thought you
let
were
go-
Let me
supporting Joel
clarify.
again.
I'm gonna let the Schmoogle machine decide this.
No. Let me clarify. Are we talking about the kid's death or the 6 people's death?
The total event of everything that
event?
happens.
Okay.
It's 60%
Sure.
Joel's fault,
Joel is responsible for the kid's death 100%.
which is the catalyst.
And Ed is responsible for the 6 people's deaths 100%. So how do you divvy that up?
because it wouldn't have happened. That's why I go 60% Joel, because it's not even a 50-50. If that doesn't happen, this doesn't happen. 60% Joel, 30% Ed, 10% Bunt.
I don't think I assigned anything to Bunt.
It doesn't happen without him.
It's not Bunt's fault though. It's not his fault.
10% his fault.
He could have found
It's not
it.
his fault at all.
Which is why
He would have found it if he's willing to go dig up a body. He would have figured it out. He would have searched the entire woods until he found her hut.
Maybe.
And he'd be like, I had to bang 6 witches to get here.
maybe by
so you
that-
better be able to raise my kid.
The last 6 witches told me they could take my kid back from the dead. All I had to do was sleep with him, and the kid is still dead. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this. All right. Turns out Pumpkinhead can go to a church, no
I
problem.
got nothing on the
Okay.
Google machine.
Fine. Right? Turns out Pumpkinhead can go into a burned down church, no problem.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Turns out that's not holy ground.
No. In fact, he picks up the cross. He's like, "This is what I drew on the girl."
He's just
Do you want to
it,
taste it?
banging it around.
He turns up. The kid leads them to a place then where all the cars are parked. Okay. And every car is destroyed and overturned so they can't get away, except for one pristine dirt bike
Sitting between 2 trees.
sitting between 2 trees. Maybe propped up against them, possibly. And he walks over. He's like, "What luck." The
Looks
monster
like I'm getting out of here.
forgot to destroy one of the vehicles. What an idiot. Gets on the motorcycle, starts it up, and here's Pumpkinhead dangling the chain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this fall under the trope of knowing how to use equipment?
Yes!
Also,
He knows how to take a chain off of a dirt bike
And knows
My
how it's
question-
operate. And know what it does to operate.
and knows
the
that it will be enough to it won't be able to
Instead
work.
of just crushing it.
Right.
my question to you then is, in this situation, do you test the motorcycle or the dirt bike, or do you go, it's a trap and I'm leaving it alone?
No, I would have got on it and tried. I'm not faulting Chris.
Because you're stupid if you don't try it as well, because if he did in fact not
Right.
know,
What's stupid about this scene is this giant 9-foot monster going with the chain.
Yes, that is stupid.
I needed the shot before of him for an hour bent down with those fingers trying to take the chain.
How did he take the
of
chain off with
bike
those claws?
and swearing? Oh shit! Like when he's there trying to take that thing
You ever
off.
try to take a spark plug out of an engine?
He's covered in grease.
Pain in the ass.
He looks like a mechanic. He's just sitting over
Smoking a cigarette.
He's like,
Smoking a cigarette.
Where's that living cloth and they used to wipe their face?
Ah, what is this
I need to
shit?
clean my hands off.
I needed the shot of him taking like forever.
Wipes his hands with the cloth. His fingers go right through the cloth. Now he's even more pissed. He's got, stuck. He's got this
damn it.
Chinese finger trapped all over. It's just stuck on him.
Stupid. I should just break this one in half like I did the other ones.
Bounty,
no.
the quicker picker upper.
Which means that Pumpkinhead has a sense of humor because if it's just monster, he would just destroy it. That he had the thought of, you know, it'd be so funny. You know, it'd be so freaking funny if he gets on the bike and thinks that it's going to go, but it doesn't go. And then I can stand there and go,
It was pretty funny.
That's why it doesn't make any sense.
It's hilarious.
This monster would have that thought process.
So originally he was a human, right?
Right.
Based
but
on what we
all
find out later.
This falls under the Michael Myers learning how to drive thing.
Right.
Pumpkinhead went to IT.
He went to DeVry.
He went to DeVry University, along with Michael Myers getting local driving lessons from a Polynesian hooker.
I thought he went to ITT Tech.
Did you not think it was
He
ridiculous
took tech ed for automotive.
when you saw this scene? And did you think it was ridiculous at all?
Having major pregnancy brain.
When he took the chain
I'm
off
so
the bike.
zoned out. Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought it was
Yes.
fine. It's whatever.
Okay.
It's
It has
dumb.
to. It falls
That's
under.
what I'll say.
It just falls under where how did Michael learn to drive? How did Pumpkinhead become a motorcycle mechanic?
Yes.
And
Maybe
I'm sure
he
there's
was a motorcycle mechanic before.
That must have been, must have been it.
He has
the
the
prequel
retro memories.
Pumpkinhead, the motorcycle mechanic.
This should have been a motorcycle.
Does he have
And
his
they-
memories? Is that?
And he had a
No.
He
That's
should-
what
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
he
I don't
does.
think he does.
he had a shop and it was like called Pumpkinheads instead of Knuckleheads.
Well, if that was the case, if he was actually a dirt bike enthusiast himself, then there should have been a bike chase scene where the guy starts up his dirt bike and takes off, and Pumpkinhead gets on one himself. He's like,
Can you
starts it up,
imagine?
like, let's go.
Winners take all.
Through the woods, like winners take
He
all.
jumps over and there's supposed to be
Right.
something he hits, but he misses it because he's so good.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Wow.
He had better luck sitting on it than RoboCop did.
He goes up. Oh my gosh, this stiff body.
I don't care what anyone says. No, that was. God,
It's Bear Mountain.
Bear Mountain.
This is Pumpkin Mountain.
He lifts the bike with Chris on it and just
Yeah.
press slams both of them.
It lands on top of him
Yes.
and compresses him. He's
Your
fine.
leg
He's
is
fine.
broken.
His spine is broken. Everything
you.
about him is broken.
Tracy and Bunt run off. They run into Ed Hardy, and he takes them back to his place while Chris is just being dragged along by Pumpkinhead. Come on, Chris, you're going to want to see this.
Let's go play.
Let's go. It's literally just him being dragged by the head through the woods.
It's like, this is my life right now.
Is that
this
not
is it.
scary?
No, it's scary. What does Chris think in this moment? Like, well,
Did I pay my
I
taxes?
sure hope you're just gonna kill me.
Is that girl that I broke up with to date this girl still available?
yeah. How can I get out of this?
How can I get out of this? Is it too late
Nope.
to start snorting?
No, not that.
Is it too late to start snorting cocaine?
Right. I'd like to be very drunk right now.
I wish I would have said yes to drugs in high school.
Tracy goes.
Should have.
Dating Tracy was a mistake. That's
Yeah.
what he's thinking.
Dating
why I'm
Tracy was
here.
it?
I
Why
would
am
have been on
here?
this stupid trip.
All right,
Damn.
5% of the pie goes to Tracy.
It's her fault.
No.
For Chris,
For Chris? Yeah.
All this bullshit.
I agree with that.
She better put out tonight after this shit's over.
Bad news.
Tracy goes into the barn to talk to Ed, who's working on his flamethrower. And
I thought that was gonna be a way bigger part in this
yes.
movie.
And she's like, "It was an accident. Get over it." To Ed. And Ed turns around like, "What'd you say? Can't you stop this? Can't you call it off?" She says.
Nope.
I tried, but there's a pumpkin witch out in the. You know what? I'm not even going to explain it because it doesn't make any sense. You're not
I
going to
had to dig in this whole. Well, never mind.
But long story, no, I can't call it off.
Ladies, this is the worst Tuesday I'm having in a long time.
That's why I'm doing this flamethrower. This is how I call it off. We use this flamethrower.
Burn him.
Okay.
You know, he's from hell, so the heat should help,
That's
right?
I'm gonna send him back to whatever hell he come from. Is what he says.
That was a good line too.
Yeah.
Good lines in this.
Good. The
James
dialogue's
would like
not
the
bad.
lines that he really cares about
Yeah,
dialogue.
I do. I like
to
it.
make a movie good. Let's just call that out. Right
Pumpkin
now.
House opens the door to
Pumpkin
the, to the-
House.
Pumpkin House opens ahead.
I'm the one with pregnancy brain. I'm not even pregnant. Pumpkinhead opens the house door. Pumpkinhead opens the house.
The house store.
The roof.
Pumpkinhead opens.
Are you in here? Pringles.
Pumpkinhead opens the pumpkin house.
I hate these houses. They're so small. I can't get my hand
Dude,
in.
how could Pumpkinhead open a can of Pringles?
But he would be goaded at eating Pringles because his fingers are so skinny. He'd be like, whoop,
You can just use the two nails.
yes, he can hit the bottom.
Oh, yeah. If you can hit the bottom of a Pringle
If you
can.
could go bottom deep in a Pringle can all the way up to the knuckle,
We're
Yeah.
talking about the little short ones, right?
crazy.
Yeah. Dude, you'd be so popular amongst the chicks.
I'm talking about Pringles.
That's how you get good at later on in life.
No.
Eat Pringles. That helped me out.
Pumpkinhead
What?
drops Chris and says,
You owe your finger strength to Pringles.
Bob and Pringles.
the boy is in the closet.
Not.
This episode sponsored by Pringles.
No, it's no.
Bunt is in.
What can you
Pringles
do?
would be horrified by this conversation. Almost as horrified as I am by this conversation.
They would change their packaging.
Immediately.
Put them regular in a
It'd just
chip
be a
bag.
bowl.
They're just gonna make them super. Like no.
We'd be like, dude, now, bowl of Pringles coming soon.
Bolo Pringles.
We do not condone the
just
behavior
gonna
of
open-
finger strengthening.
No, it'll still be cans, but they open sideways. The whole can
Just
opens.
open the can. Dude, why haven't they? Pringles, why
Just
don't we have a
pop
hinge?
open, and then
we
you
need a
hinge
hinge
it.
and a latch on these tubes, right?
That's what we need.
It's cheap. You
Hand
hinge one
doesn't get
side.
dirty when it's like.
Yeah.
Or you unzip it.
Why do you have to make it hard? You unzip a can of Pringles?
Can you imagine?
Or you just roll it
Or-
down?
You roll it down, yeah.
Say it.
Or
It's cloth.
just don't eat them.
What?
Now hold on. Wait just a damn minute
Hold
here.
on.
I mean,
There's
just
a door here.
You
Actually,
ate
there's
you
two.
ate Pringles
You
before,
choose.
haven't you?
You're a Pringle eater.
You like
No.
Pringles?
You've eaten Pringles
I've
before.
watched you eat Pringles.
Yeah, a while. When you
Back
when you-
before I was
when
into
you-
monocropping.
Hey, when you dictated what I ate,
In 2013, I saw you eat a can of Pringles.
yeah, I probably did.
Okay.
What's wrong with Pringles?
And my kid's gonna have autism because of it. Just kidding.
No, you're the one with autism.
Oh, come on.
It gets passed down, and I got it from the Pringles.
Is that what it is? Is that how that
Yes.
works?
You sure about
It
that?
got passed down.
Then it's too late for everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause
then
he's
it's
definitely got it.
Then it skipped me. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
he doesn't
sure
have
you
a
ate
show
Pringles.
about bad movies.
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Look,
5%.
5%.
It's like my my son's teacher telling me to change his diet because of his behavior. I go,
Yeah.
have you look at yourself lately?
Yeah, somebody needs to change their diet in this room, and it's not me.
Really?
Okay.
He needs to change his
that
diet.
chair wants you to change your diet.
Right.
About the couple rolls on your neck, your ass.
Look like you're grabbing bear claws
Look
2 at
like
a time and
you're-
getting them lodged.
Yeah, right.
section
Right,
here.
the section here, the couple moles above your eyebrow, and let's
So
not
you're
get started.
driving along. There's a
Let's
truck
not-
driving in the middle of the road. Whoa.
That was close.
Now let's see what happens when you're using the other guy's brake pads.
I love
You're
him.
driving along.
I can't stop. Oh, I love him.
Because you want to say a couple. Get out. New guy in the corner puking his guts out.
What's funny is the last
In
episode
comes
we did
me wagon.
was just Tommy Boy, and now they're acting out.
And the
Tommy
medic
Boy.
gets out.
Oh my
I didn't know what was happening. Is
You
that
gotta watch
bad?
Tommy Boy again if you don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's my favorite.
Such a good movie. I love that movie.
Oh, it's great.
Dad, she's like a 10. Is that for me? No, son.
No, son.
That's for me.
What's
So I
she
would say
saying?
if you're a teacher, don't tell other parents how to feed your children,
don't
especially
do that
if you have a fupa.
Ed,
Just saying, man.
wait, hold on. I lost my train of thought.
You collect your thoughts.
The boy is in the closet, and Pumpkinhead has opened the house to come in and look for him. I love hide and seek.
He opened the
and
door.
he's like, have you
opened
heard
the
of
door.
Bon Jovi? That'll get you out of the closet.
He opens up the closet, and he gets right in the kid's face. I mean, right, and he
Are
walks
the
out.
sound effects weird, or is that just me?
What sound effect?
Pumpkinhead sounds.
The noises he makes. Could you
So-
imitate them for me?
No, sometimes they're fine, but sometimes it sounds like someone's just
Yeah,
breathing.
but what did it sound like?
No.
You want to
no,
just
go
give it a
ahead.
shot?
No, sometimes it just sounds like someone's going into the.
It probably
into the-
is.
Okay. Sometimes it really obviously sounded like breath.
Does he speak words? I felt like at
I
one
don't
point I
think
heard
so.
him speak.
No, because
Only when he's fixing the motorcycle.
Damn it.
Maggie, Christian girl, like
Yeah,
you could like hear like whispering her name. That's
Yeah.
kind of what made her go outside.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, there
Yeah.
is some weird whispering, right?
Yeah, there's whispering, but I don't know
weird.
if he's sick.
Is it like
I-
Predator?
Over here.
Over here.
Anytime.
Anytime.
Maggie.
Oh, Predator imitating the voice.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's how Pumpkinhead.
He's sketchy.
You are one ugly mother.
He carries the kid outside like a purse. Like he just likes to carry people around.
I like carrying
Bunt is
people.
dangling there, and Ed's eyes turn all crazy in the barn.
That's wild. So is
Yeah.
he turning into
It looked like Pumpkinhead's eyes.
something?
I think like when it's close to, I think ultimately, whenever you summon Pumpkinhead, it ends in your death. I think that's because ultimately he says you're damned to hell, and it's a high price. And I think it means you're going to die.
I think it also means that you're going to
Become
be
one.
Yep.
the next one, right?
Right. And so
Yeah.
as he's getting close, he's transforming himself.
Sure.
Okay. Ed walks out of the barn. Tracy runs out to Chris, who is now just on the ground crawling.
He walks into a pitchfork.
Yeah, he just walks out of the barn. A
thought that-
hose on his
I
flamethrower
thought
gets
that was
caught on
funny.
gets caught on a nail, and he impales himself on a damn pitchfork.
I thought that was good.
Yeah, I was waiting for like this is like the one time I was disappointed in the movie. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna get this cool final
Yeah.
flamethrower battle. He just
just like-
walks into a fork.
It's like just having him walk out and stepping on a rake and getting cracked in the face.
Yeah,
That's almost that level.
it's like Jim Varney level type stuff.
Right. He's walked out of that barn every day of his life,
Yeah.
and he stabbed. I'm a klutz. I've managed to successfully not stab myself.
You don't leave a pitchfork there.
I've had the loop
So-
on my jeans get caught on doorknobs
Me too.
at least 40 times in my life, and nothing like this has ever happened to me.
So they foreshadow this with the dog. There's like one of the hillbillies' dogs bites him.
Yeah.
But I think you skip that and you have
Yeah.
Benny the dog or whatever his name
It's
is.
our first clue that
That they're
what happens
connected.
to Ed, right? But it's not. It doesn't go both ways. Like what happens to Pumpkinhead doesn't happen to Ed,
But-
whatever happens to Ed happens to Pumpkinhead.
But what I think they should have done is have his dog turn on him because he's no longer him and bite him,
yeah.
and that's how he realizes. That would have been a better way to write it.
Better than him stab. What are the odds? And stabbing himself with a pitchfork.
But he is turning into Pumpkinhead, so maybe it's like those growing pains for kids where they like run into tables and stuff.
But
'cause
it's
they don't
this
see.
moment with the pitchfork that makes Ed realize that they're connected because he sees Pumpkinhead react, and he goes to retrieve his gun from the truck. Tracy picks up the flamethrower and tries to Rick Dalton Pumpkinhead.
Guess what happens?
I burnt their ass to a crisp.
Nothing. Literally nothing
He's
happens.
immune. He's immune to fire.
And do you notice the face of Pumpkinhead changing?
Starts changing.
It starts to look like Lance Henriksen.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That was cool.
It was cool.
That was really cool.
And then she picks it up, not working at all. And Pumpkinhead goes down when Ed shoots himself in the head
Yeah.
with his pistol.
With a very underpacked round, apparently, because the bullet's like right here.
Dude, it's in his temple. I didn't see the bullet. I assumed he had just shot himself in the head, but missed his brain. I'm like, oh, it's about as small as I thought it was when he stumbles out of that truck.
There's no exit wound,
There's
so
right.
it
Now-
slowed it down quite a bit.
In movies, gunshot to the head equals death.
Sure.
There are people that have gotten shot in the head and they live. So it's possible. I'm not saying it's unrealistic. I'm saying
Right.
in movies you don't usually see
Normally you don't. Yeah.
this. He thinks it's over. Pumpkinhead gets back up and again tries to attack Tracy and picks her up and hears him shot in the head, still trying to get his gun and still lucid and
Well, is he for some reason like, I don't know,
animated as a
stronger?
as a
Oh,
dead person.
maybe.
Because
Maybe.
the fact
could
that
be
he was
turning-
like walking.
Yeah, it could be make sense. He's hard to kill. No pun
Because
intended.
of, looks like I should have started Pumpkinhead
Please wake up.
because I'm hard to kill.
The pumpkin skin is really thick, like
Like
my
Steven
mullet.
Seagal versus Pumpkinhead. He would never touch me because I'm the master not just of Aikido, but of vegetable karate.
I actually trained in how you say in English.
I love every time it kills me.
You forgot how to speak the native language that you grew up speaking. Really? He thinks he's something else.
I don't know.
Steven Seagal sucks.
Anyway, Tracy picks up the gun because Ed can't reach it, shoots Ed 3 times, and Pumplehead,
Pumple?
Pumplehead.
Pumpernickel Boy, falls to the ground. I never learned to read, and then starts on fire, and that's
Him starting on fire was cool too.
It's just out of nowhere,
This
spontaneous.
whole, not to sound too much like Ryan Farrell, but like this whole scene, how it's laid out. I'm not going to say the word in French, but
Mise en scene.
how it's all laid out, they like back away and
Yeah.
he starts on fire as they're backing away. And like, it's very theatrical.
Yes.
Like from like traditional drama theater,
Yeah.
right?
I think so.
I really liked how
That
this
was
was
good.
laid out.
And then there's one final shot of the witch burying Ed Hardy
As Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead. So he will be the next Pumpkinhead, and he'll have the boy parts. And that's the end of the movie.
And James didn't like this movie. Let's hear all about
I
it.
haven't said,
Okay.
have I? Going to start our award section now, and it's going to start with us talking about, first of all, how we would recast this movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And we're going to pull up our patrons, and they always have fantastic ideas, and we're going to go straight to them on this one. Anthony Chapman writes in and says, make him the Old Hill woman. Does he mean
Does he mean
the witch?
the witch?
Haggis?
It would be amusing to see Arnold living in the creepy swamp, and he would be the only thing Pumpkinhead would be scared of. This is, I control Pumpkinhead not because of a spell, but because he won't mess with me. All right?
These muscles.
Right. Scotty Cole says the scrotum. I mean Pumpkinhead. It would be glorious to hear Arnold's signature noises instead of all the random snarls. Are you in here? Maybe even give him some dialogue. I've got your friend. They're not going anywhere.
Come up here.
Right, come here. I got you.
Through the window.
It sounds like Gru right there. Hello, through the window.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Hello, please leave message after beep beep. Who's that? This Gru. And you do Schwarzenegger.
That's as close
Go
as I
ahead,
can
here you
get.
go. Go through the window.
That's not how I said that at all.
That's
Go ahead.
exact.
How does it sound?
Go through the window.
That is so fucking
Is that pretty close? All right. Well, you got to go deeper.
Go through the window.
It sounds like Gru trying to talk
Dude, we
in a
just
deep
created
voice.
a whole new thing.
would
What would Gru and Arnold do?
What grew it up?
Jesus can save you in this church.
He can't save you.
Yes!
He's the dust kid. I brought you to this church because I thought that
I brought you to this church. I thought it would make you holy again.
it burned down. That's not bad, right?
I'm not the bad guy.
I'm not
I'm a very good guy. I have minions. Everyone loves them.
Waylon writes in and says, tough choice. Got to go with the old witch woman that died, that did the evil magic. She already talks stupid. And frankly, like Dave Bautista being second grade teacher at a knock at the cabin. What? In a knock at the cabin door with giant, huge muscles. I'm not sure what you're trying to do with that sentence there, buddy. But he says, I'd like to see Arnold pull off the witch by being Arnold frickin' Schwarzenegger. Yeah, right? In Hardy, you lose. Say it. Say it.
There's no turning back.
That's right. You've already been damned. Devin writes in and says, Pumpkinhead. I have a tough time picking who he would play. He could play as Ed Hardy and then do another Predator situation. Kill me. Do it. I'm here. But I think it would be funnier to have him be Pumpkinhead when Ed goes to dig him up and then the witch uncovers him. It would be a small Arnold and then he gets bigger.
Fully yoked the whole time.
It's tiny, just ripped one. Coconut Monkey writes in and says, Pumpkinhead just dressed as a suburban dad with some minor prosthetics to make him look slightly creature-like, but still obviously Arnold, right? Dude, if he was the revenge demon that was called to get people like a Terminator, it'd be awesome. I think it'd be cool. He could
Benedict Wilkinson.
Lance Henriksen will get killed by him twice.
Yeah, perfect.
He just does the Terminator thing the whole time.
He just slow walks after all of them, delivering some great one-liners while chasing him down, busting in the cabin. I'm the potty pooper. Come on, good stuff. Guys, Joe Schenkenfelder wrote in. Why dog?
Let's hear it.
Why
Let's
dog
hear it.
this?
I'm just reading it as it is.
Please. Love this guy.
Expect nothing less.
The old witch, just hearing some of the lines the old with has would interesting to hear in Arnold voice. He already has, son. He already has. You're a fool, Ed Hardy. I'm afraid raising the dead is within my power. Bring a shovel. The things you're looking for is in here. Bring it back here. Oh, some things I got to do to it. Oh, this is the line. Sorry, there was no punctuation. Bring it back here. There's some things I have to do to it before it's of any use to you.
He's going to need some creatine.
That's right. We get to get him all pumped up, get some protein in there so he's not so flabby and so skinny. And then when he's got muscles, then he's ready. We're going to go on a 6-month training regimen. And then we'll do some workouts and we'll get some bench presses.
You stay on the steroids for 9 months,
That's right.
but under doctor supervision.
Dude, I think it's like He's got to be Ed Hardy. And this is we can move on past this because I think it's pretty obvious. I don't know what you guys think. I think he's got to be Ed Hardy. It'd be a great chance for him to just be like, grab the shotgun and go, time to carve a pumpkin. Right?
I'm just now realizing who Lance Henriksen is.
Yeah.
He's in every.
I know. I was just like, I just saw his picture and I was like,
Terminator.
He was Bishop in Aliens. Yeah, come on.
I only recognize him old.
My favorite role that Lance Henriksen has done.
Pumpkinhead?
Yeah, it's a very good
More
role
so
for him.
than Bishop, even.
Well, Bishop's great, but this is like I think more
I think
of
it's
a
a
deeper
better role for him.
more of a deeper personal role for him. Like
Sure.
you don't see him do this type of acting.
Better acting, or better like.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
great as Bishop. He's great as the cop in the first Terminator, which, by the way, is considered a horror movie, and everybody's like, "It's not a horror movie." Like, it is a horror movie.
It is a horror
Yeah.
movie, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's time to move on to our first award of the night, and that is the Will Patton Award, which we give out to the actor that was just going as hard as possible. Giving 110% might have been a good or bad performance, but they were doing it as hard as possible. Let's get it.
You want a war? I'll give you a war!
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night! And if they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure
They remember forever the night they played the Titans. What are you doing with a gun in space?
All right. I need to randomize our draft order. Bob, how many times do you want me to randomize it?
4.
4 times. All right. So first time it would have been me picking first. Second time would have been Grace picking first. Third time would have been Bob picking first. Here we go. Final time. And it goes Ryan, Bob, me, Grace picking fourth.
Eat it.
So Bob's got second pick.
Sucks to be you.
There's
guys.
not 4 intense people.
Okay, well, that's why you're just going to have
Alright.
to do
You say what you would have picked,
your
and then you have to pick someone.
best.
Pick myself.
Yeah.
Pick yourself.
All right, Ryan, first pick in the Will Patton draft.
I'm gonna pick wrong, and you guys are gonna laugh at me. I'm gonna say Lance.
Well, I was going to say, there's.
He was-
I think it's a one-horse race here.
Same. I would have done
Yeah.
Lance,
Yeah.
but I'll.
Yeah.
You think he was
I think
the
he's the choice.
Okay. You would have said Lance.
I would have said Lance, but I'll stick with Joel.
Joel.
Ooh.
All right. That's a good pick.
Women beaters.
That's,
Nice.
He's a
Unite.
big fan.
Hey, at least
Big
he's
fan.
intense about it.
Yeah.
True.
You know what? I'll go with the witch. I'll go with the witch for my pick. Say it, Ed Hardy. Say it.
Okay. Do you want a suggestion, but you don't have to pick it, or do you? Are you?
Or do you know who you?
We'll see. We'll see if what I
would have also went Lance Henriksen.
I was
but-
going to do the
sure.
same thing.
Yeah, we would have. Okay.
So in theory,
I
you
don't
would
know
clean
if it
sweep
falls.
We'll see what the patrons
I'm leaning
say, yeah.
towards Bunt just because of like his extreme facial expressions and the way he said stuff. But I don't know if
Sure.
he was that intense necessarily. Which
Yeah,
is
I thought
suggestion.
Tracy was pretty intense.
So
Yeah.
you know who else was intense? Only for like part of the movie though.
Yeah.
It was Chris. He
Yeah.
starts
Yeah.
going like off the wall halfway through the movie.
That's true. That's not. Yeah, that's true. Oh man, I don't believe this. You got Steve still on the board too.
Yeah. Steve wasn't bad.
Thought about it, but that's too
Yeah.
annoying. He's too
All right,
annoying.
so who's your pick?
We'll just go with Bunt because that's what I had originally.
All right, Bunt. Now, the 4 of us all would have picked Lance. So if all the patrons also went Lance, I will give him credit for the full sweep because we all would have voted
Sure.
for him. Okay. But at least at this table, he got the full sweep. Let's see what the patrons had to say here. Carlos Rivero writes in and says, Lance Henriksen. There's one vote for Ryan. From raging over his dead son. He looks like the kid from Jerry Maguire. Do you guys think that's true?
He might be.
He looks like him. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I could see that.
To yelling at dried up old ladies, Lance brings the heat. All right. Johnny Golab, though, says the witch as his vote, so the clean sweep is off the table.
Damn.
Yeah. Got to give props to Donnie Miles' granddaughter.
Wow, that was a good burn.
I'm sold on her quiet, sage-like intensity, with her come hither voice, and 10 out of 10 swamp vag. It's Vagis? V-A-G-G-I-S?
Haggis.
Yeah, but he spelled it with a
Actually.
V.
Oh, okay.
It's fairly
All right,
obvious
bro.
that Ed Harley... All right, bro. It's fairly obvious that Ed Harley brought her the wrong head. Okay. Nervous Purvis writes in and says, Chris
Wow.
goes
They're
off the
all
board.
over the board.
That's
dude.
crazy. He was dialed up to 100 for most of the movie. But here you get a second vote from Charles H., who says Lance Henriksen. So there you go. When it comes to raw, visceral energy, the award goes straight to Lance. Brings so much gravitas to the movie, you almost forget he's co-starring with a giant murderous raisin.
That's a good. Okay, that's fair.
Here, he's got some puns for you. He didn't just show up to cash a check. He dug deep into the soil of his character to plant a performance that really grows on you.
Wow.
Way to carve that up.
Pumpkin pie, anyone?
Just because of... It's good.
Because the thing.
Because of the thing. He's clearly a man who realized he shouldn't have squashed his conscience for a bit of revenge.
Wow.
Dwayne from Tennessee, the man who Dudikoffed this pick, and we have to say thank you to Dwayne for putting this in, because without it, we wouldn't have this episode.
I had never seen this.
He went with the witch, and so it's now tied between me and Mattila. Florence Schaffler as Haggis, quite intense. She was locked in as the creepy swamp witch, and so we're down to one person, Dalton. I thought he'd be taller, Dalton. He went Joel. So Bob does catch a vote. There really wasn't a lot to choose from this movie as far as intensity goes. I didn't want to choose Lance because I thought he played his role well.
What?
Well, Dalton, you can pick good performance.
That's okay. That's good. You're allowed to do that.
No, he picked Joel. He picked Joel.
I chose Joel because he was bleeding out intensity almost as much as when he was impaled by his gun. Was he the best acting movie? No, but he did go all out. All right. So this means that Bob and Grace have to try and break this tie. And so don't make it about the person, as I always say. It's not about whether you like Ryan more or me more. Same for you. But between those two actors, Lance Henriksen, and I think we've already kind of voted because you both said who your number one would be.
Lance Henriksen.
Yeah.
Lance Henriksen. Lance Henriksen. Ryan, that means you're getting a point on the board. Mattila, is this your first one? Mattila gets on the board.
Let's go!
Nice job. Congratulations to not just Ryan, but Lance Henriksen. Doesn't get the clean sweep, but
That
he
was
does
crooked.
bring home the Will Patton Award. All right. The next award we give out is to who was the crappiest performer in the movie. The one who channeled the essence of a certain terrible actor, Steven Seagal. It's the Steven Seagal Trash Can Full of Dirt Award.
Trash can, oh trash can, it's a trash can full of dirt, yeah.
Love never dies, and neither do they.
Pumpkinhead never dies.
Love is eternal, and that's a long time.
Pumpkinhead is eternal, and it's a long time.
Very eternal.
Is it weird to you to hear your friends' voices every time you hear the trash can jingle?
Friends?
Yeah, aren't you? I know maybe not a couple of them.
Seagal, though.
But
You, my
Megan, aren't you
sister?
and Megan?
Me, my sister.
You're not friends with Megan?
Yeah, we were friends.
Okay, so two of your friends are
Yeah.
on there.
Who's the one with the chubby cheeks? Is that the one you don't like that always steals all the roles and plays?
No,
No.
that was the other one.
Yeah.
But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't know Bob had that deep lore knowledge.
Oh, dude, he's got the Burlington High School musical theater lore.
I do.
I'm saying,
He does.
Because I'm like, why is this chick at every show? She sucks.
And well, the
Yes.
thing is, she's the.
Hold on, keep going. But she deserves
she's
this.
I think she's the lead of the Barbershop Quartet.
Wait.
Yeah,
So-
like, I never understood why she's always
When you're
casted.
listening to it, the main voice you hear is hers.
You guys,
Because the lead in a Barbershop Quartet is the loudest because they're singing the melody, so it's harder to hear
The
Jenna.
other ones are harmonizing with her.
It's harder to hear Jenna.
Right.
And
I can hear
you know
her.
what? I
can
think
hear
we should.
Jenna.
I think we should re-record it. Well, yeah, I can because I'm picking it
Yes.
out. But I think we should re-record it with just Jenna.
Oh, she would never.
No,
She'd be
but
too
no, I mean in
embarrassed.
like a purposely bad voice. It's supposed to look.
Yeah.
It's about a trash can.
Yeah.
So it
I
should be
hear you.
trash.
Should be bad. It's too good for them.
Trash can. Yeah. She
Hold
should
on.
just redo it.
Okay.
did you guys
your
know-
first pick. Sorry.
Did you guys know that Dick Warlock is in this?
Yeah, he's the...
The guy that got ran over.
No, Dick Warlock played Michael Myers in Halloween 2. He's the farmer in
Yeah.
the beginning that's running around banging
That's
on
a
people.
Dick Warlock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
That's
kind of
awesome.
a Christian are you?
Yeah.
Hold
That's
on.
him.
Time out.
That's not
That's
who I'm
also
picking.
isn't that also the guy that got ran down in Halloween 2? Was
He's a stuntman too. So
Yeah.
he did the stunt. He played Michael Myers,
Right.
and then he was the stuntman. So,
and
yeah.
he was in Halloween 3 as one of the automatons
Yeah.
that choked the guy out.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
And he was also Kurt Russell's stunt double for Escape from New York.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Here's what I'd really like to know. What's your damn trash can pick? Who's the worst performance in the movie, Ryan?
This is so tough.
It's really
You
not.
don't randomize it every time.
Every time.
I'm-
No.
I'm fourth every
You're
time.
stuck at fourth. But this is funny enough. This is the last episode where that happens because starting in March, the Steve James Award is back, right? And everybody moves up each round. So if the first random was 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, the next award everybody steps up one goes to 4, everybody else moves up.
No, it's okay.
So everyone will get first pick on a award.
Your
Okay.
randomizer is sexist.
Who was the catatonic girl?
Maggie?
Maggie.
The champ is here.
I'm gonna go with Maggie.
Maggie.
It's probably the wrong pick, but whatever.
Bob, who was the worst pick?
It's been a while. I've let the patrons and the BMR army down.
Been a while since you won, or
It's been a while since
I know what you're gonna do.
It's been a while since I've done this, but I'm happy that kid got ran over because he sucked.
Oh, Billy!
Billy sucked.
Yes.
Suck it, you 4-eyed coke bottle little shit.
Bob used to go after the kid actors.
Stop
It's been a
chasing after
long time.
balls,
He
dumbass.
was not even that bad.
Stop chasing after balls, you dumbass.
He was not even bad.
Okay, Grace, who's your pick then?
I'm
it's my-
four.
Oh, it's your pick.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
your pick.
I'm
Sorry.
last.
What are we
You're
doing
last.
here? You're
Haha.
trying to not let me have my say? It's so 100%. Oh, man, I can't believe this. It's Steve.
I didn't think he was that bad, other than just his.
That was
voice
the worst
being weird.
line
Annoying.
delivery.
Come on.
It was a bad
What are
line.
we going to do, guys? Not just that line, but every line.
Okay, sure.
It was an accident. Can I do something?
Maybe
I'd
he's
rather
from
watch Steven
Chicago.
Seagal having intimate
Antioch.
sex scenes and listen to Steve
Yes,
talk.
to even say one other thing. Look, Kim is still available, Grace.
Right.
Who's Kim?
Kim was
the girlfriend.
the girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, she wasn't good.
No, she was not.
But there's also,
She's like a stunt woman more than anything.
the hillbilly dad, the one in
Someone
between.
played
Bunt and
Pumpkinhead,
Grandpa.
so was it like?
Yeah, it was
Someone
somebody
just-
played Pumpkinhead,
Yeah.
but it was a
You want to give it to Pumpkinhead?
No, I'm saying I'm just confused. How they were just like in a costume.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
actually a 9-minute making of the monster on YouTube where they show literally how the person's in there. It's cool.
there's a more it was between puppeteer work and the
There is a guy in there.
The guy also has a big
A big
head.
what?
He's got a big head.
Pumpkinhead?
The guy who plays Pumpkinhead.
He does. Did you find him in
Kinda
there?
have a big.
That's why they picked him.
Yeah, I would say Kim. Wait, actually,
You gonna, no, I'm just, I don't know. You're gonna Kim?
Kim.
I think that's a good call. You've given yourself a fighting chance with Kim.
Thank you.
Because Kim is a box of rocks for sure. All right, let's see what the patrons had to say on this one. Shamrock Man 25 writes in and says, Carrie Remsen, instead of praying to God to save her from Pumpkinhead, she should have prayed for acting ability. That's Maggie, and
That's
Ryan gets
what's
a point. Waylon
Suck it.
writes back in and says, the crying girl that just cries and goes catatonic. That's another
Yes!
vote for Maggie. She could have been played by Oscar the Grouch on an opium bender and it wouldn't have changed a thing. Sucking the entire time. Why was she there? Oh, we needed another person to get the kill count up. That's
True.
why. Nervous Purvis writes in and says, Kim, Grace, you got to vote.
Not
Look at
enough.
that.
Not enough.
Well, we'll see. She showed no emotion while being attacked by Pumpkinhead. She was unconscious. Charles H goes, out of one of the dumb bitches. My trash can goes to the woman who attempts to stop Billy from running out into the field
That's
after
Maggie.
Gypsy. I mean, is that Maggie?
Yeah, she's the one that's
Little
like, little
boy!
Little boy. Yeah, that's
A
Maggie.
deaf and mute cockatiel would provide more bravado than this woman.
It was brutal.
She is fully grown. These guys have been on one today. I like it. She's a fully grown adult, yet somehow she lets a child outrun her in a wide open field.
That's
true.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
It's
it
one
was
of the
bad.
worst athletic performances we've witnessed in a while
He's
on this show.
4 foot tall.
Yeah.
You can't outrun a 4 foot tall
No,
kid.
she should have better wheels than a 4-year-old for sure. All right, Dwayne from Tennessee says Maggie looks like this one's in the bag. You have a shot at a hat trick. I watched Off with my daughter, and there was a debate over this one. I wanted to give it to John D'Aquino, but between her flat delivery or comical praying, I was forced to agree it was bad. And Dalton says Maggie also, which means the only person besides him that got a single vote was you at the 4th position. I honestly thought something was wrong with her mentally while she was on screen.
God.
That's harsh.
She should have just been catatonic the entire movie and not talked, and I would have been fine with that. Her only saving grace was when her head was smashed through the window of the cabin. I had to rewind that many times because it made me chuckle. That means that Maggie and Ryan get another
She was not in a lot.
A couple of Mueller most recently had a chance at a hat trick and lost on the Bixby Snyder. No one's ever gone 3 for 3.
Getting nervous.
No one's ever done it. Okay, so
It's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Is it hot in here?
The next award we give out is to the person that was only in 1 or 2 scenes, but we want to give some praise to people that don't normally get noticed. It's the Bixby Snyder One Scene Wonder Award.
Oh no! It's boiling acid!
I'd buy that for $1.
There is some kind of bug that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, USA.
Paper! I've never seen paper!
Frankly, I find the idea of a bug that thinks offensive.
Prepare to die, Powers!
So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
All right.
Okay. I have questions.
Can he pull it off?
I have questions.
Okay. It's 1 or 2 scenes.
I understand that, but every time I try to clarify that, you seem to think people were in less scenes than they were. So I'm going to ask some questions.
Okay, please.
Bunt's dad is the guy when he pulls up at first that he tells him to go get his dad.
Yep. And then you see him again at night when they go back to knock on the thing.
Right. Does he qualify?
Yeah, he's only in 2 scenes.
I think I'm going to go with him.
Okay, Bunt's dad. The middle hillbilly.
Middle hillbilly.
Yeah, because between Grandpa and Bunt. Okay, that's a good pick. He was only in. Am I wrong? He was only in those 2 scenes? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm sure that they're not going to pick that, but
you said that every time, and you're at 2-0 right now.
I don't know.
You honestly should have more faith and belief in yourself.
I don't. But okay.
All right, Bob.
What kind of Christian are you, Dick Warlock?
Dick
Ooh,
Warlock.
that's a good pick.
Clayton, right? I think is what his name was.
Yes, sir.
Dick Warlock, solid.
I don't know how I missed that.
You're wearing a shirt too.
I know.
I kind of wanted to go dirty E.T.
Sure.
In this, but that's not really a performance.
It's not.
So I think I'm gonna go with the dad with the shotgun in the beginning because he had the epic facial hair, right? And he was like, "You get away from my property! Don't make me shoot you through this door." I liked 1957 dad just to differentiate him from the other dad that we got here. Who you got?
Jimmy Joe.
Jimmy Joe took the ball and didn't give it back.
Traumatized.
Traumatized. Good old Jimmy Joe.
That's a good pick too. These are all good picks.
Jimmy Joe done bad.
I'm not going to be mad at any of these winning.
No, not at all. Can he pull it off? Can he get the hat trick? I kind of want it to happen. No one's close to Dave yet. In fact, you're already tied for second place with Clint and Brian and Mueller, who all have 2. Dave still sits with 4.
We can't let that no talent ass clown win.
We can't do it. Okay. Those are your words, not mine.
I'm kidding.
Bixby Snyder Award. Here we go. Anthony Chapman says Gypsy the dog gets a vote. I feel like Gypsy was in.
Did dogs count?
I mean, it's an actor.
Gypsy was in like 6 scenes.
Inanimate objects don't count, right? Like that's why I didn't go with the dirty ET.
Sure, but the dog was in a lot of scenes.
An animal is an actor, so
because I almost wanted to say Billy, but he was in too much.
Yeah, for sure. Carlos Rivero writes in and says the "You folks is marked" guy. Remember the dude that showed up with the gun and the dog?
That's a good pick.
Backwoods Michael McDonald. The dude delivered a great line, ran off, and went back to nothing. Hold on, I messed that up. The dude delivered a great line, ran off, and went back to not bathing like everyone else in town.
You're too clean, Billy Joe.
Oh, my gosh. Joseph Schenkenfelder, pick someone that doesn't qualify.
Perfect.
But I'll read his award. He said Bunt shows a lot of emotion when he is help other 2 remaining campers, Tracy and Chris, reach an abandoned church. If only he wasn't in 17 scenes in this movie.
Yeah, he'd be a good pick for the Steve James Award.
Yeah, you missed it by 1 episode, man. Next week, Shamrock Man says Clayton. There, we finally get somebody gets a vote.
Nice.
No offense to Mr. Snyder, but we might have to rename this the Dick Warlock Award. That's my favorite thing when people write in and tell me to name it something else. Once again, comes in clutch for one scene in horror movies, though this time the former Michael Myers is prey, not predator. He gets beaten like Danger Dave's mental state after Beastmaster 2. Then he comes back in the end. Shamrock Man, nice job. 2 more votes. You're not out of this yet.
I feel like I'm out of it. We'll see.
Johnny Golab, though, says Dick Warlock. Bob gets another vote.
Good job, Bob.
A, his name is Dick Warlock. B, that's all. C, he's the victim of Pumpkinhead in the opening.
That's
Dick
good.
Warlock gets the vote. And Devin, at this point it's over, but he says Dick Warlock.
Nice.
I would say that he did a great job in just the opening scene. He was terrified when Pumpkinhead was coming after him and banging on Tom's door asking for help. Bob gets a point. He is now on the board himself. Get up there and mark yourself down. And we have very few people left that aren't at least on the board. Nicole needs to get a point, and Jenna and Grace need to get a point.
I like that I called out Dick Warlock and then completely forgot about him.
Great. No, that's perfect, Bob.
That's one.
That's one, technically. It's a duck.
It's not a big one, but it's one.
This would be funny.
It's fine. It's a duck, right?
It's a duck.
It's
You
a
have
duck.
to
That's what I
notate on their not actual size, though. This is enlarged for viewing.
All right, guys, we have reached that point where it's time to just finally rate this movie and tell how we feel about it. And so we'll start with the patrons. We'll go around. Scotty Cole says, at this point in my life, I have seen tones of movies where it puts the city folks against the country folks. More often than not, these movies are way overacted and get thrown in the $5 bin at Walmart. But this movie has something that the others don't. A giant scrotum creature of vengeance, a shirtless Lance Henriksen, and a kid actor who's only half bad. It's a decent starter horror for those parents who don't want to fully traumatize their kids. This movie kind of sucks, but it's a movie that's on rotation in my house for Halloween. So I'm going to say this is a bad movie that rules from Scotty Cole. So that's our first BMR. Ryan, you have the floor. What are your thoughts on Pumpkinhead?
This is a good movie, straight up.
Wow!
After talking about it with you guys, I still am in the same boat. Coming in, I was going to say it was a good movie, but there's nothing we talked about that would convince me that this is not still a good movie.
Wow.
I don't think there's anything else I need to say about it, personally.
Well, you know, subjective opinion doesn't need to be offended or defended.
Objectively,
but
though, I don't know what there is to say is not working with it.
All right, so you across the objective
board
standards, acting, writing, direction, all that stuff. Good. Okay.
Well,
that's all I gotta
and
say.
the thing is that based on other movies we've rated as good movies, it doesn't have to check every single box to be objectively good.
It doesn't. Just to me, the way I always do it is say most of them, right?
Sure.
It doesn't have to be perfect for sure.
Right.
So I respect that. All right. Coconut Monkey writes in and says, I realize this is a cult classic and I hope it is for the makeup and creature effects because if you try to tell me this is a fun movie or a good story, I will request you get a CAT scan for CTE. Wow. Wow. All
How
right.
is it not a good
He wrote a lot,
story?
so I'm going to have to edit this a little bit. But he says, to start, Ed Harley is a terrible man and father. Leaves his son at a store alone while 6 outsiders are hanging around.
It's 1988, bro.
I hear you. Finds out his son is dead. He's told by the good one that stayed back to be with his son, and he decides they all need to die at his hands. Not only just the one that hit him, but all of them. Okay, that's true.
Well, but I don't know that he even understood that all of them were going to die.
That may be true also.
I don't think he also knew who hit him.
Also true.
Because he
there
wasn't
you go.
there.
Yeah, tell Coconut Monkey.
Yeah, Coconut Monkey.
Why are we taking shit from a guy that calls himself Coconut Monkey?
A great question. Now on to Pumpkinhead itself, he says. First, Haggis says we need a shovel to dig it up, but he's buried about 1.5 inches below the surface. He could have brushed off Pumpkinhead and got him out, just blow the dirt off of him. Oh, he's right here. The first person Pumpkinhead kills is Steve, the man who stayed with the boy after the accident. Great job. After the first encounter, the teens should have been able to easily avoid Pumpkinhead for the rest of the film because anywhere he went, a horizontal facing blue light would light him up from behind and the wind would pick up. All right, that's also fair.
Wow, this guy really hates horror movies.
Apparently.
We also learned by the end, now this is valid. We also learned by the end that Pumpkinhead is a master tactician and has knowledge of dirt bikes.
I will give him that one.
He preemptively removes the drive chain from the dirt bike Chris is going to use. We finish with Ed realizing he has become the monster. Could not see that coming, of course. What a plot. Such great writing. This movie sucks. Flag panted. Bad movie straight up.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
This guy's favorite movie is 50 Shades Up the Ass.
I didn't download that one.
That's where I haven't seen that one yet.
It's got a Canadian Sam Rockwell.
Bro, perfect. Who's that? John Leguizamo?
Even worse.
Bob, your thoughts on Pumpkinhead?
Well, compared to that ass clown, it's complete opposite, I would say. I'm just joking. He's like, no, I'm not joking. That guy's review sucks. I didn't realize.
But he has a great name. I mean, Coconut Monkey, I can say when I get to my part. I agree with some of what he said, and he's got a great name, Coconut Monkey.
Huh? Okay. Is that his Twitch account?
Probably. You can find him on there. I don't know if he streams.
Yeah. Probably streams.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
A Coconut Monkey.
Yeah. If you're gonna eat a monkey, you don't want it to taste bad. I think a coconut monkey would taste delicious.
Okay.
That's on the menu. I'll take the coconut monkey.
You ever just ate dry monkey?
Okay.
Is that a euphemism?
All right, but how do you feel about Pumpkinhead?
I would say I like the atmosphere. I like the music. I like a lot of it. I like the fact of the whens and hows and whats are all eliminated, and it's just this very simple story based on a very simple poem, and the way they used everything to their advantage. This is a fun movie. This is a good movie.
Love it.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
And that's the bottom line.
Absolutely.
I love it, man. Planting your flag. Good movie. Both of you.
Absolutely. It's a good movie. You want to know what a bad movie is?
Did it raise up in
Watch
the
The
rewatch?
Conquerors.
What I'm asking, like, is this a new revelation for you? Like the first, do you remember back then thinking it was good, or is it now?
I remember watching it when I was younger because like I was watching it and I'm like, I must be a terrible dad. I'm like, hey, Jack could watch this movie because it's not really anything ridiculous about it. It's a monster. It comes back to, gets raised from the dead. And
that's why I think when the one guy called it a starter horror movie.
It's a very good starter horror movie if you ever just want to.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about, I don't even think there's any really bad language in it either.
Not really. I mean, there's the probably the gore, if you can even call it gory, the goriest part is her
window.
in the sink.
Yeah, they get run through the sink.
Okay.
Even that's just like blood.
One thing I will add that I should have probably added when you asked me was just I think that the writing and how the storytelling was done during the non-horror parts of this movie was very competent, and that's something lacking in most horror movies. So as a horror enthusiast, I think that like it's rare to see that, and he did a good job making the non-horror parts interesting, and I cared about that even if there was no horror in the movie. Right. And so having both of those strong, in my opinion, I think is rare.
Yeah, especially with and then Stan Winston's team on creating Pumpkinhead.
I'm glad you said team because a lot of people give him credit for it. He actually had nothing to do with it.
He had anything to do with it because it was getting ready to make the film.
He had to direct.
He had to do all the other stuff that comes with directing.
Right.
So he's like, he left it up to his team that he, obviously trained. Like, but still, that's creating thing. I miss movies like this.
Yeah.
I said it on the last episode I did.
Con Air. Yeah.
Con Air. Like, I love when people just make shit.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't happen. Everything is, like I said, I don't want to keep going CGI, but it's like, this is not a bad movie.
Okay.
I mean, this is not. It's just.
The craftsmanship is something that I wish would come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there some holes in the script? Sure. Like the chain thing. Like,
but I love that. That's hilarious. Too.
Yeah, but it falls under like, well, how the hell does Michael know how to drive a car after being incarcerated for 15 years? But
right.
Like
hit both of them. One of them means go.
Yeah.
One of those
what's this pedal do? This looks important. I'll probably just take this off. Right. Maybe.
No, that's a good point, man. Waylon comes in and says, excellent and underappreciated horror movie. It's one of the unsung heroes of the horror movie world I grew up with. Also, I worked at a video store the year after it came out, and we stole the Pumpkinhead stand-up model. Look at that guy.
Nice.
Love it, man. Great movie. Dude, I would have had, if I worked in a video store, I'd have all those stand-ups in my bedroom.
I didn't answer your question. I apologize. You asked me, did I watch it?
Oh, yeah. Did you... Is this a new? Because sometimes, like we were talking about the other night, like I used to hate Castaway.
Yes.
And now I watched it in a different place in my life, and all of that hits a lot harder, and I enjoy it. So, did you always love Pumpkinhead, or did you watch it now and realize, oh wait, this is better than I remember?
I think what I was gonna say was seeing this movie after you already seen the Freddys and the Jasons and the Michaels. You're kind of like, this movie's boring. So you don't like, you're looking at it from like a 13, 14-year-old perspective. You're like.
Because the first kill's not until like 45 minutes.
Right, so you're really checked out of it. But I think now I like it I think it's good now because obviously I'm older and I'm like,
you have a kid.
You have a kid. You have more of appreciation for movies like this.
Sure, that's fair. That's a good point. Waylon also says, too, great villain and good-looking villain that was shown just enough to have an old-school feel and the proper lighting so that it didn't look fake. Yeah, lighting's everything with these things. You can put that thing in the wrong lighting and it would look fake as hell, right?
Put it in 4K.
Yeah, or that, too. Not good. Great. Good movie straight up. One of the patrons finally joined you guys on the good movie train.
Oh, yeah.
If only I cared what they think.
Nervous Purvis says, it was slow at first, but picked up once Pumpkinhead showed up. The suit is what puts this in the bad movie that rules category for me. BMR. All right, Grace, what did you think of Pumpkinhead?
I actually really liked the premise.
Okay.
So I like that he wants to get revenge, and I like that he regrets his decision and then ends up trying to fix it himself. So I really like the premise. I really like that it was a good horror movie, but it didn't have a lot of the extra stuff they put in there just to hold your attention.
Yeah.
So there wasn't obnoxious language, so much sexual stuff in there, and then how they did the kills later on. I liked that too.
Yeah.
But some of the goofiness, some of the acting made it a bad movie that rules for me.
All right.
But I really liked it.
But you still liked it, though.
I enjoyed it, yeah.
That is
more than other movies that I've been put on for.
It's the wrong guys.
I did like it.
You don't like the wrong guys?
What were you going to say?
I would say that is such a true statement because it's wow, there is no sex in this movie.
No.
There's nothing.
They're not even dressed
They're not dressed sexual. They're not.
No.
They're not, and it's cool.
Right. Yeah. It's amazing.
I just think about Cabin in the Woods.
For the era.
Sure.
Which, where it's that premise is amazing.
Yeah.
And then there's some stuff we're okay.
We don't need this.
And then you'd show it to us when you're younger and you'd have to be
yep.
Hold on.
For 2 minutes.
Chris Hemsworth is, hold on.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
they're a little busy right now.
Yeah. No, I appreciated it.
It's a good point. Charles H. writes in and says, I went into this one with high hopes after hearing years of the legends, but Pumpkinhead was a tough slog that I actually had to watch twice just to let the plot grow on me. Well, the premise was solid, and Lance was basically vibrated his way into a different tax bracket with his intensity. I like how he said that. I will struggle to fully root for this backwoods bargain bin of history. I wanted a visceral, high-voltage experience, but instead I got a movie that moved at the same turtle speed as that woman trying to catch Billy in the field. With some tender care and love, I can see the glimpses of a good film buried in the swamp muck, but for now, I'm planting my flag in the bad movie that rules camp. All right, we still enjoyed it then. It's not a total trash can, but it definitely feels like a Saturday afternoon waste of time that manages to stay entertaining despite being left out in the sun too long. Charles, while I might not agree with all of your opinions, I appreciate how much thought you put into writing these because that was very well written. Good job there, man. Go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to say, I think an interesting point from him is similar to what happened with me with Weapons is when you go into a movie expecting one thing and you get something else, I think that changes how you receive it too. Yeah. And so
you have to try, and sometimes it's impossible.
Very difficult.
To go in with no expectations at all. But now with trailers and everything, it's impossible.
Right.
You have to avoid everything.
Right.
Yeah. And this movie is a slow burn and it's more dramatic than anything.
Right.
Whereas like with Weapons, I was telling you, I was like, Zach Krieger?
Zach Krieger, yeah.
Yeah. He has a huge comedy background. And so he worked a lot of comedy into Weapons, even though it was still in a horror movie.
Yeah.
And I wasn't anticipating that. And so it really threw me off.
Gotcha.
But I think to his point,
I was so thrown off when I was like, because my horror movie experience is a lot different than yours.
Sure.
I'm just like, this movie's scary as hell. Mm-hmm. And it didn't even dawn on me that it was comedic at all.
And I'm watching this about 30 minutes in. I'm like, why is this a comedy?
I love that. I love it so much. Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off. Was that all you had?
I was just saying, so I get where you would, if you're expecting high intensity action, like horror,
right?
This is not that movie.
That's true.
So.
I'll give Dwayne, since he's the full Dudikoff, for the final word here, but I will say I think this movie is atmospheric. I love the way it looks, the way it was shot, the way the monster is lit. Lance Henriksen gives this movie that beating heart that it needed. You have a bunch of nobodies, no offense to Dick Warlock, but he wasn't an actor, he was a stunt guy, right? From an acting standpoint, you're surrounded by amateurs, okay? Let's just call it what it is. And Lance Henriksen, this movie goes or doesn't based solely on his ability to be the driving force of this movie. And I think he was able to do that. I think I was fascinated by the faith element throughout the whole thing. That was I don't know that my only critique is that they really landed that plot line in any kind of way, even though they seeded it.
It's like he was a demon.
Right, they seeded it throughout the whole movie, but
Yeah.
there's
No
completion to
There's
it.
never completion like to that aspect of it. At the end, it was just like
Yeah.
they figured out how to kill him, and that was the end. Fine, I'm not. It's a minor criticism. I think overall, I can't find enough faults. It doesn't check every box, like you said, because some of the acting, especially from the amateurs, is like, yeah. But I think that it does exactly what it tried to do, and I think Stan Winston in his directorial debut, especially. Crushed it. I think this is a straight up good movie.
Yes.
Wow.
And I don't think it's a great movie. For me, like I don't think like, oh, I got to watch Pumpkinhead again. But I have to give it that rating because I did enjoy it subjectively, and I just think from a technical standpoint, it's about as good as they could have done. So that's why it's more like a tepid good movie rating for me. But I'll still give it that good.
Hey,
movie
it's still good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still counts.
So heading into Dwayne's vote here, we have 4 BMRs and 4 good movies straight up and 1 bad. And we'll see if Dwayne's going to tip the scale one way or the other because it's a tie ball game right now. To put a bow on this episode, Dwayne says, does this movie have its issues? Sure. I don't think anyone in production knows how geography works. Harley's Southern California store is a 10-minute drive to the Louisiana swamp home of Agus. That's fair. The 30-year-old, 20-year-olds are from 1988. The rest of the cast live in 1930s Depression-era Dust Bowl. All right, that aside, how damn good did Pumpkinhead look? You can tell the movie was directed by the legend Stan Winston, and is that Mayim Bialik? Yes. The kills were great, and wasn't Pumpkinhead just a sassy bitch? He played with them. I love this movie. Good movie, full stop, which makes that the prevailing vote across the board. You guys, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
For being here.
That was awesome.
And talking through with a horror movie novice. Although the more I stay on the show, the less of a horror movie novice I'm becoming because I'm being exposed to all kinds of things.
Wait till you get to Black Christmas.
Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. Not going to see you boys till later in March on your next episode. So I think you're going to be back in for a double header down at
Doubleheader. She and First Blood Part 2.
Yeah, and then I think you're coming in for some Surf Ninjas next month.
Yes, sir.
On the 22nd. And so hopefully it won't be that long before we see you back here again. Grace?
You better time that right.
All right.
Or it will be.
Before
It will
August.
be a long time.
Before August. We'll get you in here back again. But thank you guys for being here. On behalf of Grace and Bob and Ryan, I'm your host, James Hauser. Oh, I almost didn't say what's happening next week. You guys, I almost didn't even promo the episode next week.
What are we doing next week?
What are you doing next week?
We're doing a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Death Warrant.
Nice.
Next week. Yeah. So I haven't watched that movie since the 90s.
Patrick Kilpatrick. Yes.
30, which the only thing I can ever think of him from is Minority Report, right?
Yeah.
Where he gets sticked by Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And then as a bad guy in an episode of Walker where he gets his ass beat in front of Azales in that mall.
Oh, yeah.
In the airline hijacking one. He's the bad guy in,
Nice.
Darth Warrant. We're watching Star Wars. Darth Warrant. Should be a good time. Anytime we do a Van Damme flick, it's always a lot of fun. So join us next week for that one. Appreciate you guys. On behalf of Grace and Bob and Ryan, I'm your host, James Hauser, and we will catch you on the next one. Yo, we almost went 3 hours on Pumpkinhead. Hell yeah.
There was a lot of off track.
I love it.
I think. I don't know.
Almost got
Because that was a short movie.
I haven't done
It was
a
not even a long
episode
movie.
since the original Street Fighter.
You guys good to stick around for 10 minutes, play a game quick?
Heck yeah.
All right, awesome.
No.
So you're remaking that episode?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, did you hear about that?
I saw the thing. They're looking for. Why does that keep happening?
Oh, yeah.
I saw the thing like you're looking for brand new people to redo the episode.
Yes.
That's awesome.
They've been